If you want to listen to us continue to talk about the nastiest kink and the freakiest things in the world, make sure you just head on over to our Patreon, the 30 patreon.com/the 30 podcast for all talk that you're missing out on.
Literally.
Literally.
The literal shit.
Yeah, literal
shit
talk.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. My name.
Welcome
Welcome.
to the 30 podcast where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shane M. Petty. No, I was like, oh, on. What is happening?
I was thinking that. I was like, there's a lot of space.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, it was because I was waiting for Cherry. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I thought, yeah.
Yeah, you already know your boys behind the boards over here.
Is she
Yeah.
coming?
My head is on his
No,
shoulders.
probably not. She's at a charity
yeah.
event. She's at a
She's at a charity.
I said charity event. Back to school drive. That's what it actually is.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, y'all will see her next week.
Yeah.
But I said we just jump right up in these topics.
Yeah.
I want to definitely start with rest in peace to Teddy Ray. Teddy Ray, a comedian from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
that?
that's what
All
you put
deaf.
in the group chat.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. Teddy Ray, bruh.
I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with it.
Bro, he was so funny,
He's funny.
dog.
He was very
so
funny.
Definitely on the
Naturally,
way to
too.
being a young legend. Bro.
Naturally hilarious.
Definitely on the way to, like, his stand-up was stupid solid already, and he was our age. He was 32.
I was thinking that. I was in his 30s.
He was young, yeah. 32. But, yeah, bro, I don't even know how he died. Some people saying a car accident. Some people saying health complications. Honestly, I have no idea. But I do know within the last year, I used to follow Teddy Ray for like 2-3 years straight, nigga. I watched every video that came out because he was on All Def Digital. That's when he really got famous. Russell Simmons Network. And him and Doughboy had a series called,
That was funny.
I can't remember what it was called
I forgot the
now,
name of
but
it too,
long
but it
story
was
short, it was two fat comedians that were friends doing competitions every episode. Who cooks the best? Who plays basketball the best? They were always competing. That's what every YouTube thing was about.
I think I have seen that.
So he did that. But long story short, he did a bunch of content on All Def Digital. The All Def Digital crew that they built over there with Patrick Cloud and everything,
It was
grade
solid.
A. This is generation 2 of All Def Digital. So I follow like 2 generations of All Def Digital. First generation was Cynthia Luciette and Jay Snow. Jay Snow's sketch writing through the roof. But long story short, Teddy Ray was on there going crazy for like 3-4 years straight.
He was the funniest one to me.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily
Yeah,
the
he is
funniest
funny.
one. He probably dropped, and I think they said he dropped 2 to 3 official specials, one through Comedy Central as well, too, that all got good reviews and stuff like that. But he passed away, bro, at 32.
You know, this is crazy. This is the second young comedian that I've heard pass away in the past couple of weeks, because I heard like this young black comedian, he committed suicide. And
damn.
apparently he was on a Netflix show, Big Mouth, I think.
Oh, yeah, the
shit.
cartoon. That's the
yeah,
cartoon.
yeah. One of the black characters. I don't watch that show, but one
I
of
don't
the
either,
black
but I know
characters,
what it is.
Yeah.
Damn, one of the voiceover actors.
Yeah, but he was like a comedian, and Questlove, I believe, like
Posted
posted
about
a
it.
clip
Gotcha.
of him talking like real shit about government and life and all that stuff, and then he said rest in peace, and I was like, oh, who's this? Then I looked into his stuff,
Yeah.
and
Jack Knight.
say it
What's
again?
his name?
I think it's comedian Jack Knight.
Yes,
Jack
yeah,
Knight.
yeah.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace, man.
Yeah, so he committed suicide. So,
Damn.
yeah, but
That's
yeah, but this is
crazy.
the second young, but he was young,
Right,
early
yeah,
30s
young too as well. Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. I mean, there's really no words for it. I will say within the last year, though, that I had stopped following All Def Digital people for a little bit just because I had moved on to other shit, just naturally. Not that I just stopped liking the content, but he had gotten really big within the last year. Like, he was always a bigger dude, but he had gotten big. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had
Yeah.
gotten really big. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, whoa, like
He did get big.
we're talking like he was always big. He doubled in size.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I was like,
45.
what is happening? So I was like, damn, bro, I hope he takes care of himself better because this is crazy. But yeah, I don't know what happened or how he passed.
I was
But
trying to
yeah,
find it. I
he'll
don't
be
think they
missed,
released
bro.
it yet. Yeah.
He was trending for like 2 days straight, like
he was.
on
Yeah.
Twitter, because he's like black Twitter comedy like legend too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Lil Duval posted a clip and saying, if it wasn't for Lil Duval stand up in like 2009, he wouldn't have even done his first stand up comedy show. So
Oh.
like, he was tapped into a lot of the comedians as well, like
Yeah.
that we know. Everybody, I saw everybody were posting about him. Everybody respected that. That nigga's funny, bro. He was
is funny
as
as hell. Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
Definitely very funny dude, man.
So that sucks that he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Condolences to
32,
his
man.
family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So young.
But yeah. So where do y'all want to go first, though? I'm with whatever. Y'all
Yeah,
want to
what's
go?
up?
Yo, you got to go first. So you get to you could pick the order.
Get
of
to
the
pick that.
topics.
I have to.
Run it.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, Teddy runs. 50 Cent. Oh, Breakfast Club is just assigned to J. Cole. Well, I mean, like, I haven't watched the
Breakfast
the
Club
50.
stuff?
Oh,
the 50.
Angela says the Breakfast Club. Oh, yeah. What is about that?
Yeah.
What is it? So, what is she saying? Is it she saying like she's quitting, or
She's pretty much
the,
moving
the
off
entire?
of it.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
she's
show's
leaving.
not going based off what we can.
The whole show
tell.
is canceling.
She made that tweet saying the Breakfast Club, as you know it, is no
As you know
more.
it.
Yeah.
the
Right,
Breakfast
right.
Club, as you know, and then the
Cryptic
next
tweet.
and then the next morning she went on the radio and she announced that iHeart is giving her own show, 2 shows actually.
Oh.
Well, she's still doing lip service and everything.
Yeah, so she'll
Yeah.
no longer be on the Breakfast Club. She has her own slot, radio show wise, and then she's getting her own podcast deal, and she'll be running simultaneously.
Okay.
And apparently, it's like a big deal, like worth a lot of money or whatever. So,
But what does that have to do with throwing the Breakfast Club under the bus?
because she's no longer going to be on the Breakfast Club,
Right.
That's why she said the Breakfast Club
She
as
went
you
solo.
know it.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
That's why she said the Breakfast Club as you know it will
Is-
be no longer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
it's not going to be us 3 no more.
Okay.
And they're looking at so now.
See, that's one of those text things.
It
like
was all-
read,
yeah, it
you
was
know,
for show
Subtext
cryptic.
is kind of hard to read
it was
because
for show cryptic, and
so
then
that you watch what she's doing. That's what. Yeah. So you follow her. That's
Yeah.
the whole point. Yep.
yeah, because you could read that as just like, man, this shit ain't no more.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
this shit is whack now.
Yeah.
so
Watch my shit.
Yeah.
they're saying that it's looking like they're saying that they're looking to replace her seat. One of the people that have been thrown into the mix was Remy Ma getting thrown into the seat. And
Oh.
to where she's at, and
Okay.
offered 107. They even have how much some of these people were offered. They have a picture of the contracts that they were offered out.
Oh.
So they offer somebody. Oh, they offered Trent from Side Talk, NYC. They offer him 65
That's a good one.
thousand for 6 months trial. NWO Sparrow from Roku TV. They offered him 65,000 for 6 months.
So it would be 3 guys on the show.
Well, no. These are all the possible
Different
possible
candidates.
people that could fill Yee seat.
Yeah, but they're guys.
Yeah.
Those two are guys,
You're
but
right.
then
It will-
Remy
it will
Ma
be
was
all
offered-
men. You're right.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying
yeah.
the Breakfast Club
You're
would
right.
just be all guys.
Exactly. But Remy Ma was off. That's why they think she's got the best chance.
Yeah.
And she did State of the Union with
She
Joe
did,
Budden.
yeah.
Yeah, and I used to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was pretty good
And
on
she was
there.
good.
She's good. Yeah, she's
She was
good.
offered 175,000 for 1 year. Mother Knows Power 99.
I don't know. I don't know if she fits that
I don't even know who
that-
Mother Knows.
that group though.
Talking about Remy?
Yeah.
She might be, but she might be able to keep up with
Maybe.
Charlemagne's,
Yeah, maybe.
shenanigans.
Yeah, because I mean they are cool.
Yeah.
But I think her with Joe is a better match though.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Yeah, they were the
Remy-
same.
Because
Remy
Joe
with Joe
flame.
Budden.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they both come from that same era of rap.
That's my.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's-
So,
that's my-
yeah.
They just had the same energy,
Yeah.
same kind of like personality traits a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. When were they born?
But right. That's their sign.
Yeah, what's
But
your
the thing with the Breakfast Club though, like with the Breakfast Club ending, it's like I stopped watching every interview within
Yeah,
the last year or
me
two,
too.
maybe even 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within the last 3 years,
Yeah,
I
it's
only watched it when I really wanted
Yeah.
to, or
When
something
there's
like
really
somebody-
like guests
somebody
on
big,
there
like,
that you're
yeah,
actually interested in.
Like I'm tuning in for the now it's guest driven more than anything.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Like it's only
For
guest
sure,
driven. Like, yeah.
for sure.
Like I'm not
guest-driven,
listening just
yeah.
for the show. I'm just like completely guest driven.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact. And Yeah, so it's like, and then Yee's positioning, especially when interviewing. I mean, Charlamagne has always been the A mic on that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
pretty
Like,
much, yeah.
in terms of that was really like he was quarterbacking that show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and Yee's question, Yee never really contributed to interviews anyway.
Not
Yeah.
really.
Like that, he quarterbacked every
Yeah,
interview.
and then the ones that I've seen, like most of the time, she wouldn't even be there.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
She
That's
would
another
always not
thing.
be
That was
there.
ever since the Gucci Man thing though.
Bruh, it was even a little bit before that
Really?
because
That
yeah,
was
it was
like
even a little bit
2016 or
before that, bruh. Yeah, Yee was not around. She was not at work a lot for a while.
Shit, sometimes DJ Envy is not there most of the time.
Right.
when-
So
when
it
he's
would be
interviewing.
like, yeah, it would seem like everybody she really just stopped coming to work. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Maybe she wasn't into it. Yeah, maybe she had her.
Yeah, her disinterest, her like pulling back from the platform was so we've seen it coming for years. Like,
Yeah.
bro, that shit is so common. An interview popping, Yee's not even gonna show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I can see her doing pretty well, if not better, in just a single person woman, maybe like a women's.
do you
talk
think that?
space
I don't think. I don't.
kind
See,
of radio
I wish the best for her.
host.
I wish the best for her new shows. And Yee's a legend in radio anyway because
Yeah, she is.
in terms of nasty talk on the air,
She got it.
Yee definitely
got it.
broke that ground. She definitely kicked that down with lip service on Sirius. Like there wouldn't be all these sex shows and sex talking about shows
If she
if
ain't do
it
that.
wasn't for her.
Yeah.
She really like was the first to do that
Be on there
shit.
talking
Like
crazy.
be on there having your favorite rapper talking about how he likes to get his dick sucked. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right,
Like
and she'd get
she
them-
really broke that mold.
Yep.
But nowadays, even when I've seen her few one-on-one interviews, August Alsina, Quando Rondo, it's like her one-on-one interviews don't hit at all for me. Like when I watch just like her talking, she don't even have the. I wasn't even like an Angie Martinez baby, but I'll for sure watching the Angie
Yeah,
Martinez
she knows how to interview.
She's
She can
more
interview before I
yeah.
a one-on-one before
She's
I
a little
watch
more
it.
charismatic for sure.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely
Angela
agree with
Yee's
that.
questions are always way too fucking easy.
Yeah.
And the only time I can see her really being herself and having fun is when it's like lip service style.
Right.
Then it's like we're getting her skill.
Yeah.
But like when it's like we're gonna tread lines in this interviews and stuff like that, I'm like nobody wants to see an interview nowadays. I feel like where we feel like the interviewer is holding questions back.
No, because there's
Nobody
so
wants
much
to see that.
there's so much PC shit around that everybody's craving the real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like
so,
you don't want to see any. That's why TV's having a hard time.
which is why I feel like that's how I've always viewed her interviews.
Right.
I've always viewed her interviews as way too PG.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can
So-
see her securing a spot on like Sirius XM, having a radio show on like the Black
The Black
channel.
Effect?
Yeah, the Black.
Hell no, that's Charlamagne.
Black
owns that.
train.
No, he's talking
Um,
about like a black. Like
no,
black
it's,
station.
Oh.
Yeah.
He would offer it to be people like, but she would never ask because
Hell
she does
no.
not fuck with that nigga.
Which station is he on? Now?
He owns the Black Effect podcast network
Podcast
under
network.
iHeart.
Okay, no. It's not the one called the View So Bastard. It's whatever the station is where they play like the Black News Network or whatever on there. Yeah, she could easily get a show on there.
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that. And I mean that's like the contract is a couple $1 million at least a year.
I think she's gonna get more from iHeart. I think she is getting more from iHeart. I think her biggest bag would come from iHeart.
sure.
So in terms of the Angela Yee thing, man, these two new shows, the radio show, bro, I just do not see the radio show.
Like going crazy.
No,
Yeah.
not at
The
all.
radio show-
I don't see
it's
the.
not-
I don't see the
So she's doing
radio.
lip service, and then this other
She's
radio
got a
show, right?
two-part deal. She didn't tell us what the podcast side of the deal was.
Yeah.
But we do know for sure it's a two-part deal. One part radio show, the other part something involving podcast.
Okay.
And she don't even know what time slot it is, but we do know 100% it's on iHeartRadio. But at the same time, I just don't see whatever spin-off show, radio show she has making any sort of impact in hip-hop.
It's tough to start a radio show right now.
Right.
It is.
When it should
Like,
be dead.
Yeah. It's
I
tough to start
actually
one.
randomly just clicked the Roy and Maul podcast clip.
It's tough, man.
And they were like, I will give the Breakfast Club. They made us care about the radio
For a long time.
12 more years more than we were supposed to.
Right.
yeah,
Like young people care
Yeah.
about it. 12 more years because this shit was dead when their show started.
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, and to me, it didn't even seem like radio because I'm like, I'm
'Cause
here watching
they
it on
use
YouTube.
YouTube. They use
Right,
YouTube.
So to me, it seemed like a podcast more than a.
Right.
Right, but
a
they
radio thing.
still
But they still air it,
still air it,
simultaneously.
I feel like most people consume Breakfast Club through clips on YouTube.
You know?
or something at this
Yeah.
point, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
I've
yeah,
never heard them on the radio.
out of her deal, it's
we're
like
not-
I
it's
don't
not
know
our
what's
area.
going to happen. But
Yeah.
it was funny that when she posted it, niggas was celebrating her leaving.
Yeah, that's
Really?
crazy.
Oh
yeah.
man, they
There's
was
a lot of people
celebrating her
doing that.
leaving. They was posting the greatest moments on the Breakfast Club. They was like, nobody cared that Angela Yee is leaving. She didn't
Yeah.
contribute to the show anyway.
In the
They was
friggin'
talking
comments.
hella shit.
They was talking cash shit, bro.
Hella
I mean-
shit about her. Like they were congratulating her, and people were congratulating. They thought the whole Breakfast Club was about to go down. So apparently, there's a mob of people who are waiting
For it to go down.
To
yeah.
fail.
for the fall, and
Yeah.
they were like
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
standing ovations, like thank
Even,
God we're getting that.
even
And they were saying Shade Room is next.
Even Maul from Royal Mall was saying like 4 years ago that they done for. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, yeah.
Right, and he tried to.
he
When I
tried
watched
to-
that little
yeah.
clip, when he was talking, he was like, people were saying when I called it 4 years ago,
Exactly.
nigga 4 or 5 years ago,
Exactly,
bro. You said they were done in a month, bro.
Oh.
Like, you said
So
they're done
you were a little
now,
off.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
what are you
Right,
talking
right,
about,
right,
bro?
right.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
don't try to make it
this is
seem
not
like
a I
you're.
told you so moment, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga,
cut it
I
out.
could've-
4 years later.
Yeah.
Nigga, I could say the Migos they gonna break up at some point, bro. It's
Right,
the,
right.
this
And then
their
5
downfall.
years from now.
Yeah, and then 5
You
years
see?
from now or 10 years from now, they finally Offset stopped
Offset,
showing
yeah,
up.
right.
I
And
told
I'm
you.
like, so y'all remember?
You have
know,
gray in your beard and shit.
when I
told
yeah,
y'all.
bro. Like,
Told you.
relax.
I
bro.
knew that shit wasn't gonna last. nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, you stretched that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, truly, that was a broad stroke statement in general because, like you said, the radio's about to be done.
right.
Yeah.
Nothing lasts that long. No
Yeah.
groups of people last.
12
Especially in
tough.
an industry, like that was already supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, bro, you're calling the inevitable. All the radio shows are gonna go away
They're
at some
gonna all
point.
go away, yeah.
Yes.
You have
So-
small town radio stuff, but I think that
Wait,
big
like
shows
radio
that-
stations are gonna go away, or just like radio shows are
I
gonna?
don't
go
think
away?
radio stations are gonna
Because
go
I think
away.
there'll always be like radio stations. Like
For
people will
sure.
just constantly just be playing music,
Right.
and
Yeah,
if you
listen to something.
have a radio in your
Sirius
car,
XM is fine.
But I
They're
have a
probably gonna be
feeling-
okay
but
for a while.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever come to this, but I wonder if it'll just come to literally just like not even people working the radio station anymore. So there's no more shows that are airing on the radio. There's no morning show. It's like the computer is automating the text speed. Like you turn the radio on to hear the songs, and then a computer thing that says, "Good morning. Today is whatever 2045, and the weather will be this. The traffic is this. Enjoy the rest of your day."
Yeah.
And the music plays again.
Right.
yeah,
Like no more shows.
Man,
'Cause
that's-
everybody's watching their shows
That's some real
on
future shit
YouTube
right there.
or
Yeah.
videos.
that's how
Yeah.
MTV used to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Like in the
Right.
early '90s, it was just like 24 hours of music
Music.
videos,
Right.
Right.
and then the shows slowly started coming in, like MTV Raps, and
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
they
it became
definitely
all
are.
just regular.
that was
like,
just
reality
ridiculousness.
shows. Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
all reality shows and ridiculousness.
Yeah, they definitely are like minimizing the amount of like speech time hosts get anyway.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they are.
It's chopped up so much. Like these niggas are on the radio for 4 or 5 hours, and you heard
The voice.
1 hour worth
Yep.
of actual convo or audio that was original, and maybe less than that. That was
less than
original.
Yeah. less
Because
than
the
that.
30 minutes of that might have been them reading stuff they have to read.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in 30 minutes they like get on for like 3 minutes out of the 30. But the
Right,
rest is-
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right. So,
So then, what would be would the Billboard charts? Because I know the Billboard charts and radio are like intertwined. What like the top 40 hits. It's a top 40 radio hits. Like it's like what's playing on
is it
radio.
radio hits? Or
Yeah,
is
you could
it
go on there
all-
and
Is
airplay.
it everything all together?
I think
No,
it's-
well, they have the top 100, but then they have like the top 40. Like the top 40 hits. The reason that it's even called that is because these are the top songs that are playing on the radio.
But
And
this-
usually
so-
like in the top 10, those are the ones that get the most.
Spins on the radio.
Yeah,
Radio,
yeah.
But what I'm thinking, well, what I'm curious about, I thought that contributed to everything. So yeah, this is in the top 10, but we're also factoring in radio plays and YouTube plays and
That's what I
Spotify
was
streams.
streaming.
Maybe today.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
that's what I was
today.
thinking,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so
Because
now,
I think it's overall who's getting played the most.
It's the
now.
most sought after song. to
Like
be
now.
played.
Yeah,
Right.
whether it's on the radio or not.
Wherever they're finding
Yeah.
it at, they're factoring all those things.
Now,
which
back
I
in the
think that's
day,
only
it
way-
was
I
for
think
sure
that's
the
only fair
radio.
way to do it.
Like,
Yeah,
100%, because they didn't
Yeah.
even have that many options.
No,
Because
but yeah,
people would
because-
request it on the radio, and therefore radios are actually playing it, and then they,
and I
number
guess
of
MTV
plays.
as well. With the the stuff that's getting the most airplay on MTV and radio. Like you look at the top 40,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's number 5. That's
Speaking of
why.
which, think of how simple that is. Remember how dope it would be to like call in and request a song and they play the song you
Yeah.
request.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Who does that anymore?
Nobody
You
does
can
that.
get them
I-
online for
you'd
like
be surprised.
1 minute.
You
say
know
some
what?
dumb shit.
Boomers. That's
Yeah.
who do it still.
Boomers are
No,
doing
because if you like, see, that's the other
Can
thing
you
too.
play that? Can you play that Earth, Wind and Fire September?
Yeah.
You like,
Hey,
I'm
but
here
that's
with
how
my
you
baby.
hold. That's how you hold your core. That's how you
Yeah.
keep your core.
Yeah.
Like
The
like
the
they listen to
oldie
radio-
stations,
yeah.
you know, as long as boomers are alive, I feel those will at least still be around
But
for a
once
little bit.
they
Because my
die
mom
off,
still
though.
Yeah,
listens
that-
to 104.3.
Yeah. It's not too long for them either, man. Honestly.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
once they go away, though, it's like
Well, yeah,
let's talk
it'll be
50
us left.
50
Like,
years from now, we're 60, 70.
we're the future old people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
it's like, and we don't listen
and
to
we
it
don't
now.
listen to the radio. That
Facts.
yeah,
So yeah, it's and then so
yeah.
Everything was happening in the moment then. There was no, like, but now everybody is, it's instant gratification. You have an iPod, you can just pull up whatever song you
That's
want
a
whenever
fact.
you
Right.
want.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
And it's like, they've shortened that time. At first, at one point, you had to have a record, so you had to go to that point in the record.
Yeah.
You know, and then like at one point, you know, it was cassette tapes. You had to go to that point in the cassette
Facts,
tape, rewind it when it's done,
Yep,
all that.
Yep. All of
So,
that.
yeah. Now it's like you just click it,
Good to
hit the
go.
back button.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I don't know if it is because I'm a millennial and I remember analog days and days before internet and stuff like that. But it's like I like both eras. You know, like
Yeah.
I do like today's era where I can just like listen to my MP3 player or you could use Spotify or whatever.
right, you streams.
But also, but I do nostalgically look back
I
at
was
the
gonna
days
say
of
it's
like
probably just
just
a nostalgia thing at this point, though. Like,
going home and turning on MTV and like, oh, Big Pimpin'. And
Because
like,
even
well,
though
Right.
you like even though you love the nostalgia of certain things, there are just certain ways we will like. I just choose not to do it anymore. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not gonna- I'm not
I don't
gonna pop in a
necessarily
CD
want to
anymore. Like
Yeah,
I'm just
I
not
don't
gonna do it.
necessarily. I don't want it to be like, hey, I want to go back to doing this.
Right.
No, it's just
Right.
looking
Right.
back like, man, I remember that.
It
Right,
breaks your
right,
brain.
right,
Once
right,
you have
right.
it, your shit's broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, imagine, like, remember, like I said, remember liking that music video and having to wait till it
Wait
came
for it
on
to come
because
on
it's
again,
on
Yeah.
to see it.
or
Yeah.
recording
That's
it
crazy.
so you can
Or
watch
every
it.
morning.
Right.
Yeah, or recording
Yeah.
it on the
Or knowing a
VHS.
song plays on the radio a lot, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
man, the music video's gonna
Man,
drop.
I
at some
just
point.
remember my car has a CD player in it. Like I was just looking, I was cleaning it out. I said, "Oh yeah, I have a CD player."
I know.
It's like,
Oh, yeah, your
damn.
car,
Yeah.
you say?
In my car.
Oh, yeah, you have a
there's
CD
CD
player?
player
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I've had this car for 5-6 years. I have never put a CD in that
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like, damn, like this is crazy.
It
I'm
is
just
crazy.
looking at that shit. I'm like, and then I was thinking to myself, like, maybe I will find a CD in the house and just, just play it when
Skip
I get
like
home.
hell.
Yeah,
It's-
right.
Big
It
pay and
probably-
print. Spend
it
it,
probably skip
spend
like
it,
hell.
spend it, spend it.
Yeah, but
I
I gotta
thought
find my CDs though.
I thought I
'cause
was doing something because I didn't know that in the Benz they have a because it's an older
the
one.
trunk thing.
No, not in the trunk. Yeah, they have a 6 CD changer in the joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing something when I found out. I was like, oh, 6 CDs.
I know.
And
Yup, yup.
But that was like at the same time I was like, well, nigga, I don't use CDs anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Yeah,
see,
like, do I have 6 CDs?
That was
Yeah.
popping.
CDs, like-
Popping when you had to go to your trunk to put the CDs in there.
yeah,
That's true.
but y'all know like how like nostalgic I am. Like all the CDs that I burned a shit ton of CDs in the Napster LimeWire era.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
LimeWire, I had to. Yeah.
But the thing is, I still have them, and
Oh, yeah.
like
On
a
a
couple of
drive
years
or
ago, I like reburned them onto cleaner CDs, and then I just put them in. Like the trick to not having putting scratches on your CDs is not those booklets. You know, like those booklets are like they're gonna scratch up the back.
Right.
You have to put them in individual sleeves.
Yeah,
and put them
true.
in like this little like crate that I have, you know, like where they're
Pokemon cards.
separate.
Yep.
You know, don't touch the back and all that stuff. And CDs I reburned in like 2016 till this day. Don't skip
Oh, that's
Damn.
because they have no scratches in the back. You know, I
Right,
just
right.
blow the dust off a little. But,
Right.
but yeah, but that's the only reason why. The only nostalgic thing that I just keep up, but that's just for like nostalgic
just you,
purposes.
though.
I burned this when
Yeah.
I was 16.
Yeah.
And I remember the mind space I was in, and you know, 'cause I think the reason why music is so important to me is because they really are the timestamps of your life.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
like
It's a soundtrack. to your
songs
life.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why it's like if you really rearrange them by year, you can time travel to a certain place in your life, and that's why people always like, how do you remember like what we did like in summer of 1998 or something like that? I'm like, because I don't know.
So and so song came out.
Yeah. Doo Wop by Lauryn Hill was out.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So
No,
yeah,
that's
so
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing I've always appreciated about you. I give you a year right now, you gonna pull out a song.
A song.
You gonna pull out a song from that year. Like,
Because
Yeah, you do have good time recognition.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's almost like that movie. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's called Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I saw
Oh,
it,
okay,
yeah.
all
I
right.
saw it, yeah, I saw it.
So that's how it
It's a
is for
great
me.
movie.
Remember that, like the way he would come to the
Recall
answers.
everything.
He would have
Yeah,
to
going
flash back
to a story in his life. Yeah,
That's
a
how it
great
is.
that movie
with
was
me.
crazy.
amazing
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is with me with music. It's just be like, oh, okay, what were we doing? You know, when did this song come out? I have to like, okay, like I remember what room I was in when I was watching the music video on MTV, and I'm like, oh, I remember what I was wearing. Oh, I was in ninth grade. In ninth grade, I was 14. In 14, I was in 1998. So I'm like, okay, 1998. So, yeah.
So look, you know what I
You have
was thinking?
photographic memory.
Nance don't
Yeah.
watch.
That's fire.
Nance don't watch every.
Nance, yeah.
He doesn't watch every episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna do, because when he gets his album ready to go, we're
Yeah.
gonna do an interview for the AJ the Menace show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna surprise him with you. I'm gonna have you there.
Yeah.
And then be like, we're actually playing a game on this
Yeah,
one.
a year.
And then I'm gonna pull a buzzer out, and then you'll come out, sit down next to him on the couch, and then I'll be like, "What year did Mystical come out with?
Yeah.
Back that ass up, and y'all,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
both
Back
of
and
y'all
forth.
are.
I would be up for that.
Yo,
Yeah.
that would be funny
That'd
as
be
hell.
hilarious.
I think it'd
'Cause
be
he'll be like,
entertaining,
he
too.
won't know
Yeah.
what's coming.
You should
He'll
just
Yeah.
run a whole like early 2000s quiz down.
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
that's because him and Shane, they know the dates.
They
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
Like
crazy with
Shane
it.
can
Yeah.
pinpoint it down to the month.
Oh, I'm telling you.
You
But,
can, even,
like-
you can even go like beyond hip hop too.
That's what I'm
Uh,
saying.
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
it
go
just
with
surprises
pop
like rock
culture
questions.
one.
and-
Video
Yeah.
games, all
So
kinds.
I'm gonna
of
get a bunch.
stuff.
I'll get a
Yeah.
bunch of questions together, and
Yeah,
then
that would be fun, man.
Comics.
that'll be like a little trick for him, like that
Yeah.
he won't expect during that interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
I'll be up for that.
foods from that
Foods.
time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah.
Fast food places, stuff like that. Yeah.
What was I
Circuit
about
City.
to say? But
I'm thinking
yeah.
of one that would be a good one, so I don't even want to say it right now.
So, but look,
surprises. Yeah.
Did y'all listen to the Eminem? Not the Eminem. The Game dropped a 10 minutes diss
I heard of
about
that.
Eminem.
Oh damn it! I forgot to listen to
I
that
had it in the
shit.
studio, but I
Ah,
missing
damn
out.
it! I forgot. Did you?
As I did. I listened to it.
I
last
saw
night.
Fantano talk about it, but
What did he have to say about it?
Was
I'll
it-
be interested.
he was surprised. He actually liked it. He was like,
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he pointed out like the little flaws here and there. He was just
Yeah.
like little like eye rolling moments.
Yeah.
But he was saying like he was actually like really engaged throughout because I don't
was
know.
engaged throughout the 10 minutes. I will
Does
say
the
that.
beat keep changing or something?
No.
Oh, it doesn't. It's the same
Well,
beat?
it keeps it's rolling in and out of these skits. So
There's skits in it?
he's kind of doing skits throughout the thing. So
Yeah.
like at one moment you're in the Uber with him.
Mm.
The Game is in the Uber
Okay.
and he's in the backseat and he's talking to the driver.
Yeah.
And the driver's talking about how Eminem was his favorite rapper. He was like, yeah, even the bottom of my hat sign stand from Eminem back. He was like, but you know, I don't really like Eminem's new stuff anymore. Like,
Okay.
and then the guy was like, wait, I know what direction you're taking me. He was like, oh my God, is that a gun? So it's like Game is like holding him hostage to go kill M or whatever like that.
Yeah,
I don't
Fantano
know.
was saying
Yeah.
something like it was like he was wondering if it was canon because it's like it's really connected to like the stand.
Yeah, it
thing.
was. It
Yeah.
was. It really was connected to the stand.
Yeah.
He kind
And
of
he's the song is called
storyline.
Black Slim Shady.
Yeah.
And the thing that was like weird, it's like, okay, you know, this record. Okay, first of all, he's like shadow boxing to me. That's why it's like I was trying to keep an objective mind the whole time.
Yeah.
I think he definitely kept me entertained for 10 minutes, but I will never listen to that shit again.
Yeah.
But like, but at the same time, it's like the thing about the Game, bro. It's like he's shadow box, bro. You be beefing with people that never respond to you, bro. Like,
Right, that's true. He's one
Eminem
of
is
those
not
people.
responding to this shit, bro.
That was what the other question was going to be is like if he's going to respond, but Fantana was like probably his biggest response would probably be no response. at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally let him
Because he's at the
be
top
in-
anyway. So.
Yeah,
Just
it's
to let him
like
just run in place. Yeah.
just let him
Just
do
let
this.
him
And it's
yap,
like
yeah.
the Game dropped the album. Leon said it had about 30 tracks on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Who was
like-
listening to that much? And it's
I
like,
don't know why they keep doing
bro,
that.
it's like we understand causing a beef but you are really see, and it all started with the Super Bowl thing. Started with the Super Bowl thing. He
talking
went to
about-
Drink Champs talking about Dr. Dre didn't have me up there. They should have had
Oh,
me up
yeah.
there during the Super Bowl.
Whack.
He felt like he was snubbed or whatever for not being invited to the Super Bowl.
But is him and 50 even on good terms?
Bro, the thing, but him and 50,
Yeah.
they're
Because
not
I mean,
beefing.
50 was at the
right.
thing.
They're not beefing or nothing, but they definitely ain't friends. But this is the thing about the Game that I think is the biggest disconnect for me. out of everybody, the Game is an A-list celebrity. Out of his generation, him screaming thug life and just like, I say whatever I want, put whoever I want, I do whatever I want all the time, because I'm still a super gangster.
That's his
but it's
whole
like
thing,
that's what he's still relying on, and it's like, bro, we're all overseeing like, bro, you're an old head in hip hop technically now.
And how old is he?
At this
Like
point.
He's probably like 40.
late 40s.
Probably early 40s maybe.
You
I'm
gotta be.
thinking.
I would think he's about 40.
Yeah, about 4 or maybe mid 40s, but it's
Mid-40s,
like
yeah.
50 Cent. Everybody done transition out of this shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Everybody's transitioned out of being a
Jay-Z,
gangster,
all
bro.
of them.
Yeah, he's still on
Jay-Z, 50 Cent. And it's like, bro, you're still on this, bro?
Right.
Like,
But it
where is the
hasn't paid
growth?
off in any significant way.
And
which is
then
the
on top
problem.
of that, that's why you're not getting invited to places like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 'cause
Nobody wants to deal with somebody who's always got a problem with something.
He's dramatic,
Like,
yeah.
you're always complaining. You're always starting some controversy. You're always saying, fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga.
I agree,
You know,
I
this,
agree.
that's thug life or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's just like, I don't want to
He
see
says
that.
He's like, that's thug life, man.
Right, like, bro, it's just like, I don't want to see no 40-year-old nigga. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you're
this is
supposed
what
to.
this is what you're relying on still.
Yeah, the
Right.
thug life thing is a young man's game.
Right. It's
Yeah.
a young man's game, bro.
Yeah, because his albums haven't really been anything that anybody wants to talk about that much in the last
Right.
you know,
10 years
few-
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And 50 wrote like 8 out of the. He wrote like more than half of this first album.
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
And you could
So-
tell though. You could really tell though.
Yeah.
But
So the
Yeah,
thing
'cause
that I
Hate It-
found interesting was on that diss record though. I could tell there was moments when he was like, "I'm the Black Slim Shady," so he was like trying to mock Eminem, like
His flow?
his flow.
Okay, that's what I heard.
He did not do it very well. Like Eminem would run circles around. Like, stealing somebody's flow in a diss record and doing it better than them is the whole point.
that is the
Yeah.
point. Yeah, if you don't do it better,
I was
don't
like,
even try it.
I said,
It's
bro,
like he's just mocking him.
I was just like, bro, go back to your flow, bro.
yeah.
Because like you keeping trying to do Eminem's flow,
Is
not nearly as good as Eminem.
Right.
And mind you, and I'm not one of these people that Eminem's Eminem's not even in my top 5.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I damn sure know a good Eminem flow when I hear one,
Yeah.
and that was not it. Like,
And by him like imitating it or really trying to imitate it, that's only doing like the opposite of what he's trying to do, because that's actually showing how much of a fan you are.
right, yeah.
If you can like get down his cadence, like if
you
you,
can
really
master his style,
yeah,
yeah.
that means you know it. Like
And it's bars. Yeah, you know it. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
like,
you
bro.
know-
I agree. Eminem
Yeah.
style is.
you're a
like-
fan.
Right, right. And it's like, yeah, so I thought that was weird. And it's like, it's just, the shit that annoys me about the Game is just like, when he does stuff like this, I just be like, bro, I can't even believe you're doing this still. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know how much,
And
how
you
much
named
happier,
yourself the Game.
you know how many stories you have? You have so many stories, I'm sure, about G-Unit days,
Yeah.
even just your first 10 years that we would love to hear from like a mature perspective.
Yeah.
Like, and we are like, you are robbing us of a mature game, like
That's true.
in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I view the Game. I just be like, or can we just get like the grown man telling a story, like
Yeah.
just how it is? But nigga, that's why we love 50 so much, bruh. 50 is gonna give you these grown man stories, but be funny as hell about it, and still double down on the shit like that. Like they,
No, it's true.
yeah, like the Supreme team was trying to get I Get Money in their documentary or whatever they're dropping. He was beefing with Supreme Team at one point. And they were like, so did you clear the record? He said, you know I ain't clear that fucking shit. Like, I'm not doing that for these
Clear the
niggas.
damn
No,
thing.
I don't need the money, nigga. I'm not clearing the
Yeah.
goddamn thing.
I don't blame him, and I don't blame
So
him.
it's like, yeah, bro, we want to see all of our veterans like get into boss status. And it's like, he still strikes me as a street soldier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
No, he never.
That's a
he
great
never
way to put
stepped
it.
outside.
yeah, bro, like, you're too old to be
Yeah,
a
because
soldier.
if you're
going
gonna
to
call yourself the Game, you have to be sort of like the evolution of it.
Yeah.
You have the
I mean, and I just
progression
watched
of it.
his No Jumper. I didn't finish it yet, but I watched his No Jumper interview, and he said just 3 years ago he started getting into investing heavily and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, damn, nigga, you fucking 10 years late, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody else that you were with has been.
Yeah.
We've been hearing about them investing after their first 5 years.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts.
Like, and you've been in the game for damn near 20, and you just started 3 years ago.
And your name is the Game.
What the
And
fuck?
his
What the fuck have you been doing, bro?
Fact,
Like,
fact.
what have you been doing, bro?
Yeah.
All this goddamn time, you just been a regular nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you been an A-list regular nigga. Like,
You you don't feel the same kind of growth. That's what it is.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
no
agree.
growth from the Game.
No,
Yeah.
I did.
That's why I kind of stopped listening to Lil Wayne, because I was like, bro, I really want to know
yeah,
who Lil
yeah.
Wayne is. Like, at this point.
Yeah.
I know you can rap about these subjects the best, but, like, I really am tired of hearing Lil Wayne rap about pussy, money, and weed.
It's like
That's really all he's got.
It's like
Right.
Arrested Development rappers.
Yeah,
You know, where
bruh.
it's just they're stuck at 25.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And I know Lil Wayne, but I know Lil Wayne. I mean, he probably just really don't want to tell us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
but listen to the game's record if you want to. I guess. I mean, it's 10 minutes long.
Oh, you said Leon. You said you listened to the whole thing.
Hell no.
Oh,
Oh,
you
okay.
didn't listen to the whole.
the
No, I
EP.
didn't. Talking about the game.
Yeah,
the
the whole
game's
album.
joint.
I didn't
Yeah.
listen to any of it.
Oh, you listened.
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah,
album.
me
You
either.
didn't listen to any of the album.
No, I didn't listen to
Okay,
any
You
of
just
it.
knew it had 30 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They were talking about it on Joe Budden, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was
Yeah.
listening to the podcast. They were talking about it, and I was like, nah.
30 tracks.
Yeah. Once they said that, I knew I was gonna stay away.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
30 is hard.
Yeah.
That's a lot of game.
That's a hard pill to swallow for anybody, bro.
And especially if you're not one of my favorites already. Like,
Yeah.
You have to be.
you gotta be
my
Drake or
favorite,
somebody.
favorite.
You
Yeah.
gotta be J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick.
J.
You
Cole,
gotta-
Yeah.
Kendrick.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Kanye,
how,
Kanye might get
30
me
songs.
once.
That's how long Big Stepper should have been to have a double album.
Yeah.
Mhm.
True. Yeah. But that's you can't
Yeah.
you can't just pull that
So
out the
yeah,
bag.
that's crazy for the game. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
overexposed.
but
I still love Hate It or Love It though.
That's a
Oh
classic.
yeah,
that's my favorite.
those
That's my
first- that
favorite
first-
of
yeah,
his.
that's-
Those first two albums, I think, I really loved.
Yeah.
Dogs on
And One
top.
Blood is a favorite.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
All 10 of the
Lord.
remixes.
That's
Yeah.
my shit.
Oh,
Oh
and
my
10
God.
remixes. I didn't know.
The One Blood.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
so many remixes.
Oh,
it was
shit.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
there was a million of them.
Try to capitalize on it while it
Everybody
was
had
happening.
jump
That
on
was
it.
that
Yeah.
was remix era, but
Yeah.
that song
Oh, yeah.
really had a lot of
It had
remixes.
a lot.
Every blood from every hood made one.
Oh, okay.
Then there was like 4 or 5 different variations of industry people doing them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was like the DJ
York did
Khaled
one.
one. Like New York, yeah, every
Oh,
city did one.
okay.
Like,
Yep.
yeah, it was
Damn.
crazy.
That's dope.
But I mean, that is kind of the game's thing, though. Like this 10-minute battle rap thing, that really is his thing. Because remember
Ever
when he
since
dropped,
300 bars?
yeah, ever since 300 bars, then he dropped a what 900 bars or something like
I don't
that.
remember what it was.
Remember
but-
he used to do those bar videos.
yeah.
We just
300
crazy.
bars,
Yeah.
Yeah.
600 bars, 900. Like he was doing where it'd be just these fucking long ass raps.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never listened to those either.
He's just not that engaging, man. It's just not. it's like-
He sounded like he
it's
did.
that.
You sounded like you did.
he did. You set it up like a fan.
Say, hey,
He set
remember
it up
those
like a fan.
songs, man?
He's like, I didn't listen to him though.
Yeah, remember those songs, man?
Bro,
I ain't listened to none of them.
Bro, I couldn't, dog.
You know,
The
what?
game be rapping too
I
much,
didn't
bro.
listen
And his bars don't be hot enough for me to be listening to the fucking 300.
I mean,
bro.
yeah. That's always been my thing with the game. It's sort of like, I just thought he was average. You know, I was
Yes,
lyrically,
yeah.
like I always thought he was average, but it
Always
was
thought
more
he was
about like
average.
just songs with him, and it's just like,
The
oh,
songs
hate it or
with-
love it. I'm like, damn, I like this one.
Yeah.
Definitely average.
Go ahead. and
This is
be
how we
me.
do. Is all right. Yeah.
It was, oh shit, they were saying shit that's like just relatable for like even like when they, what was that 50s verse started talking about waking up with his bike getting robbed or some shit
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah.
toss and turn to my sleep that
Yeah,
night.
right.
Woke up the next morning,
Nick
niggas
stole
that
my
stole my
bike. I
bike.
was like-
Hey, what's the
Growing
part
up,
where
I
he
was
says,
confused, my mama kissing the girl.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
Straight
so
up to the cold
I
world.
woke up
Daddy
with my
in a
mama
breath.
kissing a girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Growing
That's
up-
true.
No, he was saying
Growing
that
up
he,
confused.
yeah, he that he
Confused.
grew up and he was
Because my
confused
mama was kissing a girl.
girl. Yeah,
That's true.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew
think
that.
Jay-Z-
Jay-Z's
came
mom
from.
said he came
Yeah.
out and said that his mom was a lesbian.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Damn. I
So
didn't know that.
52.
Damn.
Well, that was 50's verse, right? Or was
Yeah,
that
nah, that was 50,
Game's
I'm pretty
verse?
sure.
Yeah.
No,
That was
that's
50's
50.
verse.
That was
That's
50.
what I
50.
thought.
That was
Yeah.
50. Yeah.
So yeah, probably.
Oh shit.
Was
I-
that that was the album that was produced by Kanye though, right?
Which one?
No, that was a documentary.
I thought-
That wasn't produced by Kanye.
Oh no, no,
I-
no, no,
I-
but different different
Songs on
producers.
there.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
"Hate It or Love It" was a Kanye produced song. I thought that was his beat.
I don't think.
Oh,
Nah,
I
I
don't
don't think
know
it is.
who
But
did that one.
wouldn't get far is though. Wouldn't get
Definitely
far.
Wouldn't Get
Yeah,
Far.
for sure.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, I
he's
don't
featured on there. Yeah. But yeah, like I think Timbaland did a beat on there.
They had all the big people.
Yeah. He had like all the hit like producers. I'm sure Neptunes did something on there. Yeah.
Did they?
Let's
I think
see.
they did.
Yeah.
A lot of features on his albums for a reason though, because like,
Yeah.
who wants to hear 300 bars?
And most of the features are in his bars because I remember when somebody told me he's like all his bars is just like name dropping. Yeah.
You're right. He does do that a lot.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
He's done, I had 50 Cent when my grandmama died.
So yeah, I wish
Yeah.
the best for Game, but I don't know about this nigga, man.
Save the game.
Yeah.
Save the game, literally, bro.
Yeah.
But bro, do you remember those court cases that he had with the girl? Bro, the Game, in my mind, bro, he's really abused his career. Even though I'm sure he's still rich as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Do you remember he had that sexual allegation with that girl. He didn't go to court, and they gave her he kept not showing up to court. So the judge was like, "All right, win it for the plaintiff, $7 million."
What?
Yes, because this nigga wouldn't go to court.
Oh shit! So he just automatically
So
lost.
the judge was like, "Nah, I'm gonna stick it to you. She gonna get the max."
Oh
I mean, he's
shit!
lucky it was just the max. It was just a payout.
Yeah, and then I heard,
7.1 mil.
yep,
Oh.
and then I heard he had to transfer all his assets to Whack 100. Whack 100 has all his assets. That's what this is alleged. I don't know, but apparently Whack 100 has all his assets so that it doesn't look like he has any money.
Oh wow. So
See,
you
like
claim
it's just shit like
bankruptcy?
that, bro. Like, what are
Yeah.
we doing? And this was like within the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's
So
deep.
you was too old to be doing shit like this.
Yeah, to
you
be
know what I'm
down
saying?
bad
You
like
could have went
that.
to court, broke her, but he said, "I'll never pay a bitch." You know, he was in that type of energy. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause I'm 25.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
And also, it's just like you said. At that point, you should have already gotten some financial accountants, some
What
financial
is-
advisors,
What is happening, bro?
Get it.
But it makes so much sense why he's with Whack 100 because that's what Whack 100 does to make the headlines. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Jimmy's a rat. You know, he'd say shit like,
Yeah.
he always says something about somebody.
Just to get it.
All Paru. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just what. So it makes sense.
He did have a decent track. Like I think it came out in 2020 with featuring Nipsey when Nipsey had like.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it had a
He
video.
definitely
and
has
everything.
had a
what it's
couple
called,
songs
yeah.
off the
That one
last
was
few
decent,
albums that
yeah.
were because his albums are now more like collaborations, whereas a feature on every song.
Yeah, it's feature every
Like
song.
you remember the album he did with the stained glass, Jesus stained glass thing?
That was the one Kanye
I think so.
produced.
It had Ale Boombaye on there.
Yeah, that was.
That album was fire. That album was fire. I'll tell you that for sure. That was the last Game album. I was like, nigga, this shit go crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was like one of those DJ Khaled type albums. Like
Oh, okay.
it was like that's how his
One of
album
those? He
was.
just brought
Where
all
you
his
go
friends.
to yeah,
Yeah.
it was all the friends. So
Yeah.
it was like he had a verse on everything, but there was 2 verses from other people always.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I don't mind that he does his albums like that anymore. I think that's smart actually that
I
he does
agree.
his albums more like that because. I'm not rushing to listen to a full Game project if it's just a Game. But if
But he
I know
never-
that
did he
dope
condition himself?
collaborations might happen on here, then I'll listen to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. Did he condition us enough with like just completely great game only music?
No,
That's
don't
probably
think so.
why, right?
probably
Because
because he only had what 2-3 albums that was like just Game music, and he
and
had
what are
help
the
during those.
hits from those?
Those were the ones with the most solo hits.
And then the solo hits from those had other people on them, right?
No, because
Which
he
ones?
had a couple joints by him.
well,
What's the
I think
Like,
the
This Is
third
How We
album
Do.
or
where
so
he was
where
like
started having
the
features
one
to
where
it.
he was like I'm blushing in this 40 cup and then Dream. 'Cause
Yeah.
my-
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
that-
Dream.
that- yeah,
And
yeah,
they
Okay,
had a
that,
Dream.
yeah,
That
scratch
time,
that.
yeah,
I love Hated to Love It, but Dream is my actually my
Yes,
favorite.
yeah,
Dream
that
was
was
Damn, I
crazy.
forgot
And that
about
was
that.
all him.
Dream was crazy. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fire.
that was
That's
all
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
And I'm Brock.
That was the was that the first or
Yeah.
second
That
album?
was
That
the
was
first album.
that was
Yeah.
Kanye.
The first
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, that's
That was-
what
that
was
was
Kanye.
Kanye.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what
That
was
was
Kanye.
Kanye,
Yeah,
for
there we
sure.
go.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you were right. You're right.
So
I
think he's got
forgot about Dream.
He got a couple solo. He definitely got a couple solo. He definitely got some solo bangers. But it's just like,
I'm
yeah, I
actually
don't
gonna
know.
listen- I'm
But
gonna listen
yeah,
to that
I think
song
he
too.
just
But all his
transitioned.
power singles came out of that first album.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
Right,
exactly.
right.
All his
Because Dream
all
was
his
big. Yeah.
his status. A lot of his status came from that first album.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I feel like he does bring
'Cause it was
something
fire.
valuable to the song,
Yeah.
but he has to work with the right person. It's like him
Yeah.
plus somebody is because him plus Kanye works really well.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it comes down to really, and that's why his features are everything. man.
Even in
It's-
Dream, he had so many mentions in that. Like name
He
drop
was doing that in
Maya,
this-
of R&B, fucking R&B
Yeah.
bitch like
Yeah.
Maya.
He did that in
Vivica Fox when 50
in
fuck
this 10 minutes
Vivica.
in that 10-minute disc. He did that too.
name
Yeah.
dropping.
Name drop, bro. That shit is so annoying,
like,
bro.
My friend
Listen
O'Shea is the
like-
one who brought that to my attention one time, and then when he said it, then I couldn't unhear it.
Right.
Then it's like,
Oh,
oh
yeah,
shit, he's
that's all
dropping
you
every
hear.
Name
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
it.
I didn't notice it until he said it.
And what I didn't realize is how bad that dates his records.
Oh,
That
okay, yeah.
That dates your
It's
records
modern
really
day
bad.
It does
references.
and timestamps your
Now
shit.
in 2020, you're saying a reference from 2007.
Right.
When 50 fuck Vivica, I'm like, do the kids even know who Vivica is?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Without
You're,
lasting like Vivica who?
you're dating
Yeah, yeah.
when you date your record like that.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. You should stay away from. I was watching
Name
something
dropping.
where you should stay away from well, certain name drops are completely
Specific
okay.
names,
Like
yeah.
I can use a Tyson name drop forever.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, because he's a
that's-
legend.
Certain things
Yeah.
are timeless,
Yeah.
but like even just saying your age.
Yeah.
True.
You know,
True.
4 years later, that's not your age no more.
Yeah.
Like, will I
And you
make it to 25?
and you made that part of the rap bar. You made that.
Yeah.
You made that
Yeah.
the rhyming word. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
that's what always bothered me with the game because I think in One Blood, he says at one point, look, you 38 and you still rapping? I'm 26, nigga.
Yeah.
So is the Dubs.
That's
and I'm like,
true. Yeah.
how old
He's
is he
like,
now?
you at least 40
right.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true.
So then
That's
that means he was frowning upon his future himself right now.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he's over 38 and still rapping.
Right.
You gotta cut that out of your show now.
Exactly. Or you got to change the lyrics now.
Right.
Yeah.
Change the
That's the
lyrics.
thing, bro. The game is that he just does shit that I just think he just does shit out of emotion. He has
Yeah.
not fully thought anything through.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
And then we have to be subjected to it because he's an A-list celebrity, and I hate that part about it.
Right.
I hate that it's gonna make the headlines, even though, hey, look, what's that nigga? BH, Nipsey's everyday best friend. BH,
I
Boss
can't
Hog.
Yeah.
He got the realest shit. I got that screen recorded. I'll put it in here. He was like, because this is the thing about Game, he helped so many people too. But he was like, Game, you cool, but you a clown too. Like literally, bruh. He summed that
It's like
shit
two
up so
things
much.
can be true.
Two things can be true at the same time,
Like
bruh.
that.
It's like you cool. He like nobody can look down upon. Like he really helped a lot of people. Put Nipsey on his first tour. So many people. AD from No Jumper. That was the first major album he got on and got credits on. You know, he helped a lot of people. Like had them opening up, never made them pay. You know, shit like that or whatever. But
Yeah. So do you think that's one of the reasons why maybe the Nipsey like hit him hard? You know, because he was like,
possibly. But
was
it
he
hit
there
him-
from day one?
But it hit him way too hard. No, he wasn't there from day one. It hit him way too hard. It hit him so hard that the nigga started wearing his hair like was driving around Crenshaw in the phone like, this shit crazy, man. Like, it's like, bro, even his closest people aren't doing it. It's like,
Yeah.
you're really doing this for these views right now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, which looks crazy.
But he's a reality celebrity. You know what I mean? He's-
Low key,
he's a-
yeah. He really deserves it, yeah.
He
really
was
is.
on one, was he?
Love and hip hop.
He's been on a
Love and
couple.
Hip Hop,
or
Yeah, that's
something.
right. Or maybe, yeah.
That's like that is just the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
Go on reality TV. I think I think I saw the other day. I think Trick Daddy's on Love and Hip Hop Miami now.
Really?
I think so.
Trick Daddy love the kids. I don't know.
Trick Daddy.
What this world got,
I always love that beat.
but I know what.
Trick
yeah.
Daddy had some bangers, yo.
Yeah, man.
That beat was crazy.
No, you don't know, nigga.
That beat was crazy. Trick love the kids.
And he had kids, a
Drop the
choir
top
of kids
and let
singing
the
along.
sun shine in.
But all right,
Slip
let's
and
see.
slide.
All right,
Yeah.
yo,
Oh,
let's
that was my favorite.
let's definitely get to this before Shane
Oh,
goes.
what?
Kim Kardashian breaks up with Pete Davidson. He is
Oh,
now
that's what
in
you-
trauma
okay,
therapy
okay, yeah.
over
Clarify me on
Ye's
this.
online interaction. And then
So it really affected him that way? Like,
to the
what-
point
what?
that he needs therapy.
Therapy? What? Really?
Dang.
So inside sources say
Inside sources.
Oh.
Inside sources.
Inside
Okay.
sources
Thanks
say
for that
that
clarification. But
Pete was doing too much. Per usual, we all saw it, but
yeah.
Yeah.
of course, Kim thought it was so cute when she was on Ellen. You know, he got a couple tattoos in my name. You know, it was all cute, fun and games till this nigga proposed.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
That's
Then
all
it
it
got,
took.
it got real.
Apparently he proposed. She said, "Oh nah, fam, we got to get up out of here."
Can't do
Yeah.
that.
But this is why I love the Kardashians
Yeah.
because when in fear, never doubt. They caught another body with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Days after that, Kim announces Beats by
yes,
Kim.
yes, bro.
These sexy, I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna hold
Beats
you.
by
Yeah.
Kim, really?
These sexy looking headphones she's about
Yep.
to start selling.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Nigga, these
Yep.
headphones look amazing.
They look great, bro.
She's got the nude colors. She
Yeah.
got headphones for dark skinned girls, light skinned girls, and white
white
girls.
girls.
It's
three
three
colors.
shit.
three skin tones, all
Hey.
within the darker race.
Hey, you see that meme
the
where they
shits
put?
look crazy, bruh.
That shit probably just makes you look insane because you can't see headphones and everybody's just talking. To
Yeah. And she was
Flesh-colored
like,
headphones.
and then, mind you, Pete, they got headlines saying Pete's in trauma therapy. She's on the internet talking about, oh my God, guys, look how cute these headphones are. They're going to be available soon. She shows the side. She say Beats by Kim. I said, this bitch got a name on it.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
Oh, it's
they
branded for
never
sure.
fear, bro. She's trending
Yeah.
because she just broke this nigga's heart and he's in trauma therapy.
Yeah.
I'm dropping Beats by Kim. Not by Dre.
Yeah, not by Dre.
Beats by Kim. That's
Kim.
what it, bro. And the headphones look
They
great.
look great, bro.
They look great. Like
Dr. Dre
buying those for like your girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
That's
a great gift.
That is a great
yeah.
gift.
Great
Like,
Yeah, it is.
I could
the
tell
female
off the rip.
equivalent of,
Yeah.
No, but
I mean,
it's-
Beats by
it's-
Dre was for everybody.
It's hilarious though, because the internet always be like just making great shit. Like you saw when they put the meme of how she did one in each of the complexions of the men that she ruined. Or the men that she was with, like they put the dark one
Is that
beside.
what they
They
did?
put the dark one beside Ray J.
I
They
didn't
put the
see
one
that.
in between it. They put the one in between it as Kanye
Damn,
complexion. They put the
I
last
did not
one as
see
Pete
that, bro.
complexion.
Oh my gosh.
And they put that, bro. I was like, this shit is hilarious.
Stop.
She was doing shades lighter.
Yeah, I was like, that's funny.
She was working her way through the palette.
Right,
Oh,
right,
okay. Yeah.
Don't they look
okay.
great?
Okay. So yeah.
Let me see.
skin Tone.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen them, bro.
Right there.
They look great. The
Yeah,
case is
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Same color.
Yeah. So
they
you're
have-
right. Yeah. It'd be hard to even know like if somebody is like listening to music because
Just disappear on your
Yeah.
skull.
yeah.
So yeah, she's about to make a fucking couple million with these.
Yeah. Just on her name alone.
Off the corpse of
Yeah.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Her name alone. But now that her name is trending because this nigga Pete is too weak and he's in trauma therapy. So it's fucked up. It's fucked up to say that Pete is weak. But Pete. Okay, Pete. Let's not go through this again, Pete.
Ariana.
Every
Pete.
girlfriend you have, it seems like we get the feeling that they leaving you because
Yeah.
you be doing too much. And I'm gonna tell you right now, stop going for niggas old bitches, bruh. Stop it, cause we ain't seen you get no new pussy off the strength.
Yeah. Kate
ever,
Beckinsale.
We need to see you. Yeah, you always catching some rebound pussy and then get broke up with, but you be doing the most during it.
Mr. Rebound.
Getting tattooed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Mr. Rebound, bruh. It's time for you.
That's true.
The next time you check in
He
one
might
of these
be the
nice
industry
hotels,
rebound.
or the next time
Yeah.
you're at a country club chilling, I'm sure there's a little cute girl in there somewhere. Get you a regular ass chick who's ready to deal with you. She's not nobody's ex-boyfriend. And just spend happiness with her, bruh. Stop going for these rebound chicks because you're not built to handle rebound pussy. You're not.
Yeah, because maybe
you're not.
Maybe
bruh.
it's not
he can't
just
handle that.
Kim. Yeah, maybe it's like all the chicks he's in trauma because it's like, man, am I a rebound bitch?
Bro,
What is
but
this?
this is the thing.
That's
But his mental health has always been a thing. Bro, you got to be mentally strong to deal with some rebound pussy. For anybody who's ever dealt with some rebound pussy, you know, nigga, this shit could be here one day and gone the next. Okay,
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody who's ever dealt
For
with
sure.
rebound pussy, you know that shit could just vanish out of nowhere.
And maybe he's the one that be catching feelings.
Oh,
I
he's
think
for
so.
sure.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one. This nigga,
yeah.
and you out here falling in love with some chick who just separated from a husband
Right.
of
Yeah.
6-7 years.
Yeah, that's not- you
4
can't do
kids
that.
later. What are you doing
Yeah,
falling
you
in
can't
love,
do
bro?
that. You can't do that. You can't
Are
do
you
that.
crazy, bro? She
Yeah.
needs to catch at least 2
Tattoos.
bodies before you
Before
fall
you-
in love with her.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he might be one of those messy niggas.
and then
man.
we
Like,
already know your emotional state is fragile.
Yeah. He's
and
like,
you keep going for these chicks who just came out of something, bro.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
That's true.
like
That
they're
is
taking out
crazy.
their trauma on you.
True.
Nigga, you could. Nothing is guaranteed with rebound pussy, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
literally, rebound pussy. The beginning, it could be fiery because you're the first dick she's had in 7 years. That's different. Everything
Or
is
7
great.
months.
She not stressing you out, and then all of a sudden, that old nigga creep back up. Especially when they got kids, nigga. They're gonna be here forever, bro.
Right.
They got kids.
Or another guy just comes along that is like she considers to be husband material.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then
Exactly.
she's like,
Yeah.
bye.
And then she just dips out. She don't feel no attachment to you because
Nah,
she told
been-
you in the
been-
beginning.
Yeah, she's been locked down for so long. She
Yeah, she already- and she-
This is
and I'm
all
sure-
new to her again. She
And
figured
I'm
out
sure
Yeah,
she
she
already
just wanted
told
something
you.
Yeah.
Look, I was locked down. We could be together, but like I don't want to feel no kind of constraint.
Right.
I just got out of a marriage. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're like he's him and Kanye. He's like anti-Kanye. They're opposite people.
that was the
They're like
perfect
the-
and
the same
and
side
that
of
was
the coin or
perfect
something.
marriage for them.
right.
Yeah.
Kanye's funny, but he doesn't. He's not trying to be funny. He just takes himself
Right.
really seriously.
Yeah.
Pete doesn't take himself seriously at all, and he's a literal comedian. He's white. It's like you know what I mean.
Complete opposite.
They're
Depression,
literal.
yeah.
They're anti people. They're like the opposite person. So she like the rebound.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens with
Rebound.
rebounds. Is like she's like, well, I realized that I can't be with this type of person. Let me try the other type.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. She really
Right.
went left too.
Yeah.
Two different
But-
types of bipolar. She's like, I tried the dark one. Let me try the
Right.
Yeah.
But I
He
knew
has
she was
that.
gonna break up with him, bro. He can't survive that.
But I mean, he was doing wild shit, like real wild shit. Come on, the tats, like
Yeah,
all of that.
yeah.
Like
the
that's-
tattoos was crazy.
that's
The
a
kids'
little wild,
initials was
man.
crazy.
That's what I mean.
The timer started with the kid's initials.
That's
And
the
he
one I'm
probably
really
thought that
talking
shit.
about.
Yeah, he probably thought that shit was so cute.
That shit is
He
inappropriate.
did that shit.
inappropriate
Yeah,
as hell,
inappropriate as
bro.
hell.
Inappropriate
And
as
then
hell.
doing that, you acting like Kanye died, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you
Niggas
can-
right here
You know
alive.
what
by
I'm
the
saying?
way.
Like,
Yeah.
they're acting like their
Even if you
father is
did.
gone.
Even then, you acting like you've been with this woman for years, like
Right.
for 10 years or 20
Right.
years. Like,
But I
Yeah.
will say, though, I do think Kim was out of line for having them kids hanging
Around-
out with
yeah,
him, too.
in
though.
that way.
Y'all
Shut
ain't
the-
even been together forever.
She
That's
should have
crazy.
definitely shut the tattoo situation down. Inappropriate, bro.
Not
Yeah,
even the
no.
tattoo situation, but they
you
were
should guard
going-
your kids more.
They
from,
were
like,
hanging
yeah.
out. You got these kids
Yeah.
around this nigga that's been around for 9 months, bro, and now he gone.
Got the rebound.
So
yeah.
why
yeah.
would you? Now you have to remember, you had your children
Creating an
around this
attachment.
weird ass nigga
Yep.
for 9 months, or maybe it was 3 to 4 months out of the 9. Your kids were exposed to him. Let's not and you had them playing and shit.
Damn, she
and,
she moving like poor women.
yeah, right. Like
She should know better.
it's too easy for you
This
to
is what
keep your
porn
kids
women do.
away from somebody that you haven't been dating for that long.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
crazy. You got these niggas playing at the park and shit like that.
That shit ain't cool, bro.
And now he gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And now your kids experience a small level of trauma over that,
Right.
whether you want to admit that or not.
Like
my-
these men
Because
having to go,
because
like,
the likelihood is this is not the first and only time it'll happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
It's
let's
like-
see. Let's see if she does this dumb shit again.
I mean, with normal people, I get it. Dating with children, especially that kind of deal. I get
particular.
it. It's hard because
Yeah.
you gotta get time away to
But
even
when you-
date the person to keep them separate, whatever the case.
Yeah, but
this
you
lady
rich
got
and
nannies
famous.
for days.
Exactly.
Son.
You
Yeah,
rich and famous.
yeah.
Say,
You got a big ass family.
So why is she
and you
moving
got
like
big
this?
ass
Yeah.
money.
could
There should be
go-
no path crossing.
You could hop on a plane, probably her personal. I'm sure she has a private plane at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Bora Bora for a date. It doesn't matter. Y'all can date
Right.
the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
Kids don't ever have to be around each other.
Yeah.
Y'all can have a whirlwind romance while you're still being a
That's
good
a fact.
mom.
You have
Plus,
the
it's a-
resources.
Yeah,
that's
so,
what I'm saying. She has the resources.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit. So that whole thing was weird. It was meant to go down crashing and burning. But like I said, I do fuck with the Kardashians because she said, you know what, I fucked up. Let me make a couple million off of this mistake.
Bro, that shit came
Drop-
out literally like 2
Nigga,
days
it
after.
was
like,
days,
yeah,
bro.
It was like,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
2,
and
3
out of
days
nowhere,
after,
too.
bro. Like,
When I saw that, I literally was like,
That's
there
crazy.
I said, there goes those Kardashians doing what they
Yeah.
do best.
They definitely do
They
that
gon-
well.
They gonna get a product off
Yeah.
on somebody's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
like-
They definitely
oh, it's hot right now. Perfect time. Let's
Yeah.
drop this.
Oh yeah, my name is trending. It's like, oh okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
do
how do
like headphones.
It's a whole setup though. Like it's like
Yeah.
she timed the.
Yeah.
She probably knew she was gonna break up with him for the past 2 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
When
she
I
was
break
like, "Well,
up
I'm
with him-
working on something crazy right now, so let me just finish
And
this."
Kim said, and then
That was
Chris,
a blood
yeah.
sacrifice.
Chris was like, "So you're gonna let Pete go soon, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and tell Dre that we're gonna schedule the release date about 2 days after
Facts.
you break up with Pete. So we'll make sure TMZ, everybody's in line.
Right. Right.
Yeah, like
facts.
you think
Yeah,
you're joking,
facts.
but you
It's a
think you're
setup.
joking, but it's like
Oh no,
I mean,
I
shit
know,
could
no,
probably-
that's
I'm not even
you know,
joking.
like
No, it's
like
real. It's
it
real
could
shit.
probably
That's
like,
for sure what
I know
happened.
Trump does that
And
shit.
it's a
Yeah.
This is the actual
multiplayer
belief.
move.
We
Yes.
believe this is
It's a
happening.
Yes,
multiplayer.
bruh.
It's like the immediate is publicity.
Yeah.
Okay, drop the headphones. Bang, right?
Yes.
Okay, TMZ. Bang, right? Okay, then the show is
The-
6
the-
months behind real life for
Telling you
however
exactly
long.
how it all happened.
Yo.
Oh, yeah,
this,
you're right.
This
Yeah.
season of the show.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
lit.
you're
We had
right.
Pete Davidson for half the
And I'm
season.
like, yeah, I
for
don't even
free.
watch it, but I
Yeah.
already know
Yeah.
it's
Free. He didn't even ask for nothing.
What
Yeah.
viewership on this part?
That's
Turn
why
up.
I
You get
always
got.
said. That's why I always said I know French Montana's a real nigga, because French Montana is the only one who went into the Kardashian empire dynasty and came
Slid out.
unscathed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Unscathed on
That's
good
true.
terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's how you know he's a real nigga.
Yeah.
That's how you know he either pulled up when he was dicking Chloe down. He either pulled up and told Chloe, and that's also why I know Chloe's a real one,
Mm-hmm.
because he probably told Chloe, "Look, y'all do this. I'm not with that fuck shit.
Yeah,
y'all want
yeah.
to give me a couple looks here and there? I'm with that. Don't you dare play with me." And Chloe
Yeah.
was like, she went up to the top of the food chain and said, "We're not playing with friends. Period. Y'all not playing with my nigga, because he gonna leave me if y'all try to play with him."
Yeah.
We have never seen no Kardashian dirt come out about French ever, bruh.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Nobody else has done that.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody else. Travis, Tiger,
Travis, yeah.
Reggie, Chris, what's the nigga's name? Chris Humphries.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kanye, Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
All casualties of war, bro.
Yeah.
That's true.
All of them, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
But I hope Kanye gets back with Kim though, for real though.
I do too.
Because I think they're literally perfect for each other.
Yeah, I think it's a match. I think
Yeah,
match
it's
made-
like,
match
who
made
the
over.
fuck else is gonna deal with these two people? You know what I'm saying,
Right,
bro?
right,
Who
right,
else,
right.
bro?
Yeah.
She's fine, but she has 4 kids by you, bro, and you're
Yeah.
not dead. You're alive, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And
facts.
Kanye is Kanye, bro. I hope he gets back.
so
I
much
hope
to
we
handle.
see in 6 months, we see them on the beach on vacation,
Yeah.
holding hands. I hope we see the family together.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. That
Even
would be
if
nice,
even
actually.
if y'all beef with them, it's like even if they're like beefing where they're not sleeping with each other or anything, I want y'all to play fake in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all just make it work.
I just want to see like play fake, bro. That's what I want to see. Like,
Yeah.
but I really don't want to see Kim with nobody else, bro. I really don't, and I don't want to see Kanye with nobody else.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of.
That's like just because I'm like I feel like he's the only one. She's the only one that's gonna keep him in a level of check.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when
Yeah.
Kanye's by himself, he'd be fucking tweaking, bro.
Yeah.
He does. He do. But he's too much. I think the real Kanye is just a little too much for the actual show. For the
True,
keeping up
which
with
is yeah,
Kardashians.
true.
Be
And
wearing a
so
mask the whole
that's
time.
what's difficult. I think the footage that they probably get, it's like
He
they don't
he
even
be
want to air it.
It's
he be
rough, yeah.
well he be tame as fuck on the show.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah.
footage that they can take. That
Because
they
I
can
don't know if
show.
he's built for that like reality show life.
Right.
I don't think he is
I
either,
don't think
but
he is.
yeah.
He probably clams up or whatever. You know, I don't know what the
And then it just seems
his-
awkward.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that nigga Kanye, like he has his signature move when the camera turns on him.
Yeah.
He turns the fucking
Yeah.
smile off, and you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He gets super serious.
And
Yeah.
he does that dead ass look thing,
Yeah,
Right.
that shit.
or that thing where he does like he'll laugh and then just
Yeah,
just drop it.
Yeah.
It nicks it completely.
yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, were you laughing to begin with?
Yeah.
So yeah, I really do hope that Kanye
Yeah.
and Kim get back together. And even if y'all don't get back together, at least play like y'all together.
Yeah.
Facts.
And Kim, stop bringing these niggas around your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get you a little weekend here and there.
How do you-
Fly off with a nigga. Kanye, don't be popping up with a whole bunch of other bitches if y'all gonna play nice in the public.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep
Yeah.
your hoes in a hotel.
Right.
Kim, keep your hoes in a hotel.
Yeah.
And play nice in public together. That's all we want to see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh, I mean, no, I was gonna say like how do you guys feel about the Kardashians sort of shrinking their asses and not really tanning as
That
much?
is crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I've
how do you
seen
guys?
that.
Because I saw a video essay about it as to why they think that the
what did
reason
they
why
say?
that is. Well, she was saying how over the past few years, what we're gonna start to see is sort of like the black male gaze not be catered to anymore. You know, because this is just sort of like the first sign of like, oh, okay, big asses aren't really like a big thing anymore. Over the past 10 years,
Right, it's
10
got-
to
it's
15
really normal
years,
at this point.
BBLs and, you know, having a big butt and with the arrival of Nicki Kardashian and all that stuff, having a big ass and catering to the black male gaze was
True.
the thing, you know? But now, since, like, you know, you have Koreans coming in and starting to get more popularity, you know, Ariana Grande skin looking lighter, and there was a picture where she almost looked Korean.
Yeah.
It seems like lighter skin and slender bodies are starting to become popular again. So maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, big asses will be an underground thing that people, you know, it'll be back as our own desire. Remember,
Right,
before Sir Mix-a-Lot came along and popularized the big butt.
Right,
You know,
right.
before then, it wasn't popular. You
Yeah,
know,
it was
So-
it was slender athletic
Yeah.
bodies.
Women were always ashamed about how big their butt was.
Yeah, and it was a
Right,
negative
yeah.
thing
It was
to
a
have a big
negative
butt.
thing.
So now I think,
And then the
yeah.
titties was big for white
Oh,
people, right?
yeah, for white girls,
Titties
for
was
white
big
chicks.
in
I
like
think
the
they still
80s.
love big.
Yeah, they still love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But just big butts was
Who
not a
doesn't love
thing.
big titty? I mean,
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But
There
but
is
big
too big
butts.
though, actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
too.
there is for sure.
There is
Yeah.
too
There
big
is
though.
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a shape thing. I think
Yeah,
it's
for
shape.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like with the big butts, like people think like the big butts in media think like has been popular for like decades, but if
But
you
it hasn't.
really think about it, it didn't really start popping off until the mid 2000s.
True.
You know, like
True.
because
Apple
drill.
bottom jeans.
late 90s, that's when Jennifer Lopez came along and she was the big
Yeah.
butt girl, the famous big butt girl.
Yep.
And it was kind of her for a number of years, just her.
True.
Like being popular for it.
Right,
you
right,
know?
right,
and
right.
then it wasn't until Nicki really. That's when
Yeah, it
big,
was-
really big asses became popular.
And see,
And that was
that's
like
why I appreciate
2009,
Jennifer.
2010. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
big
the
butts have
cutoff.
only been in style for like 10 years.
Right.
So
That is true. That is true though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Jennifer's like the cutoff for me though, honestly.
What you
In
mean?
that, like,
oh
I
yeah.
really.
Well, it was real for one thing.
Yeah. I think,
Yeah.
I think
Real
that,
Puerto
especially
Rican made.
Instagram stuff like that.
Surgery
fit
butts
ass.
was Nicki.
I think
Yeah.
I think that fitness level is going to become what's sexy in the near future here.
Yeah.
Because of things like Instagram.
Women
Or
in
just
shape.
natural asses now.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
women
like I
in
said,
shape, yeah.
with
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, if you look at there's before and after pictures of them before surgery and after surgery,
Right.
and they've significantly shrunken
It is
their
crazy how
asses.
they have definitely shrunk their butts.
Yeah.
For sure.
But see, I think it's because they're always ahead of the curve. You know,
They
like
are.
they see what's
You think they're
becoming
ahead of-
popular.
They are the
True.
curve, low key, right?
Huh?
They're
They are,
the-
yeah.
You know, well, yeah, it
like,
could
but
be-
yeah, but what they're seeing now
It could be a
is
mix
like,
between two things. It could be they're ahead of the curve in terms of they're tapped into on a worldwide level,
Right.
but
True.
they also set the trend for our Western society.
That's- yeah.
women.
no, they set the trends, yeah, because when Kim Kardashian and all that stuff, like, oh yeah, we have to factor her into with the big butt popularity
for
and
sure,
stuff, but
for sure, gotta get factored into that.
But yeah, so you know, she was really like to the forefront and all that shit. But yeah, I do think that there is some kind of significant sign that the fact that she listened, I think that's a statement. You know, her shrinking her asses and her sisters shrinking
Is
their
that
asses.
like
I
part
think
of what
that's a
she did when
statement.
she was fitting in that Madonna dress? Is that what that was about?
Say it again?
Remember she like had to wear like a Madonna dress and had to like lose mad weight
They
for
said
it.
she,
Oh,
Like that?
yeah,
oh,
well,
yeah,
they
I
said
remember
that
that
she
too.
stretched it out like crazy or something.
Oh, that's what it
Yeah,
was. I'm tripping.
but
Yeah, they said she damaged it because of her
Oh, that's
body.
the wrong
'Cause
thing.
she was
and then
too
just
thick.
tanning less. You know, like going back to their
Either
natural
going
color.
less orange,
Yeah.
or just less brown.
Because being like
Less
the black
orange.
woman,
Yeah.
the black woman figure was what was desired for about 10 years. You
For
know,
sure.
like being a black woman, what
like
was
white
popular.
women were trying to look light skinned women.
Even tan women. I'm like, you know, where they almost look like Hispanic. You know,
Right,
like just
right.
dark skin, like
were-
melanin pigmentation.
Yeah,
you know, like that was
they were
popular.
trying to look racially ambiguous.
But now
Yeah.
people are starting to say like Koreans are the new white people. You know, or maybe not even the white. Well, somebody said
Asian
that,
in
but I
general.
think being Asian in the next 5 to 10 years,
It's about to be
that's what's going to be
popping.
cool. Even my 14-year-old cousin, she listens to K-pop and stuff
That's
like
true.
that.
I didn't
Like
think about that.
being Korean is going to be what's to aspire to be cool now, and black people are being tossed to the side. And honestly, I'm happy about that shit.
They're definitely
Really?
very culturally
Stop
powerful.
being us. Give our shit back. Stop being our shit.
I'm with
Like,
that. Okay,
A little bit.
okay.
like
Okay.
this
Okay.
culture vulture, culture vulture, another culture. Koreans,
Right.
y'all are next.
K-pop's
Yeah.
kind of far though. K-pop's kind of far though.
But this is
Yeah.
the thing, though. This is the thing. They culture vulture us. But
Squid Games is big.
But the cool
Yeah, that's true.
the cool Asians be doing black people shit.
That's true.
Right.
That's
why I
true.
say
Yeah,
K-pop
yeah,
is just
yeah.
a
They
rendition
be like-
of boy bands.
So it's gonna be
Yeah,
it's really just gonna
yeah.
be a deeper level of what they already do to us.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna give them credit for our shit.
yeah.
Yeah, which then we might be mad about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
They don't give us credit for it now, though. But they might give them credit, though.
Yeah, K-pop is like the new Backstreet Boys and all that stuff. And if you think about it, yes, that's based on something white. But then the white boy bands were based on something black because they
Right.
took it from Boys to Men and Jodeci.
Jodeci and shit like that.
So
Yeah,
if you think
Drew
it's just
Hill.
yeah, all that shit. But to me, I'm just kind of happy that people are just stop trying to emulate black people and
Right.
do our shit. And to me, I just think it's going to be interesting to see another culture in
That will be
America get
interesting.
vultured.
That will be interesting.
Yeah,
It was bound to happen.
yeah.
Yeah, you think those K-pop artists will start doing tours in America and stuff too?
Oh,
They're already doing it. They've been doing it.
They are the Backstreet Boys of
There's so
now.
many K-pop
Yeah, they're going
stands in
crazy right
America.
On my trip to New York, I remember like my 14-year-old cousin like went on the radio. Speaking of radio,
Right,
like K-pop song came on, and I heard it before, but she got excited and then started singing along. She didn't sing along to the black songs.
Right,
So that's
right,
another
right.
thing I think we're gonna start to see too. Black people.
That's the BTS guys.
Same,
right?
same on.
BTS,
BTS
that's
band.
one.
Yeah, and my
BTS
little
band,
sister's on
yeah.
that too. Like my little sister has been
She's
watching.
black, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's been watching reality. She watches reality TV. She don't even watch U.S. programming. She
I know.
watches Korean programming.
Korean
telling you,
reality
I'm
TV.
Korean,
telling
like
you.
love
Yeah.
shows and shit.
TV
Well,
shows,
they follow
reality
the K-pop
shows. She's
bands,
watching
yeah.
all their stuff.
No,
yeah,
That's
seen
what
it
I'm
before.
saying. That's
Yeah.
and it's going to be interesting to see what happens to black people because of this. Like,
Yeah,
if
that's
we're
true.
assimilating to this Korean thing too, like,
don't control
why are our
urban culture anymore.
daughters and sisters and cousins like, why are they so heavy into K-pop? Like,
Why are they? Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
That's good. Take some pressure off black people, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
but
then at the
why
same
aren't
time-
they like
but it may
crazy
not
about
Same time,
Boys to
why
Men?
aren't our younger generation of black people into our black stuff?
Yeah,
Right.
like why
Right.
aren't they crazy about whoever the black artists are now? Like,
Right.
like
why
that
are they
crazy.
giving that? Why aren't they supporting their artists that look like them?
Yeah.
as heavy as they are the other ones.
Like, is there a black BTS or like
I don't
you know,
know
like,
any black boy band right now.
That might be
at
why.
all.
But
Yeah.
is there a world where that could potentially just broaden their mind too?
No. Yeah, that's true. Like, make their like more
Worldview.
international and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Just add range to it.
will it be at the cost of losing your own culture?
That's
Right,
that's,
right,
what, that's
right.
what you're afraid of.
Yeah.
That's what you should be afraid of. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we'll find our niche.
We should find a balance.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
We always do.
As long as somebody's always stealing off
But
of
our
us.
culture is so strong.
Well, we
like,
always, what we always do is whenever our shit gets taken, we always create new shit.
new shit.
And then
Yeah.
then
becomes
20
the-
years that
yeah.
gets taken, and
Right.
then we just create new shit.
Because once
you know?
they
Yeah,
once
that's
they
true.
pick it up,
We
it
never
gets
stop,
whacked to us.
basically.
Once they start doing it, it's whack to us.
I don't know if
Right, yeah.
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 But just in terms of just the black male gaze, I think that's just interesting. And in the next 5 to 10 years, we're gonna start seeing less big butts in media, and people maybe like, like this look like just the other day. Speaking of MTV, like early on Saturday morning, I saw that they still play music videos for like an hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
wake
on
up.
MTV.
MTV Wake Up.
Yeah, like between
shit.
8
Or something
and 9 a.m. they still play music videos.
Oh, okay. But everything else
And then
is
after that,
programmed.
it was like, oh, ridiculousness.
Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
I gotta send y'all that YouTube video where it talks about Rob Dyrdek's that deal that he made.
Oh, that deal.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's so deep, bruh. It's
Yeah, he
like,
owns MTV now. I swear.
bro,
Jesus.
Rob
Yeah.
Dyrdek's business.
It might as well just be turned to
It's crazy.
ridiculousness
Oh my God,
channel
it's inspiring as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
as hell, bruh.
as a like mogul shit, you know.
Cause he was cause even in this document, they talk about how he was never the best skateboarder, bro.
I was about to say
Right,
he was
right.
alright.
He was
skateboarding.
never that great, but
Yeah.
the way he marketed himself, and he was doing chains and shit like that, the gun shirt, it's like
He got a really
the
big
wa-
deal with DC.
those DC deals that he did, and the way that he made skateboarding look, the way he infused hip hop culture with skateboarding is what took him over the
Help
top.
make it look really cool.
He's
Yeah.
charismatic. He's
Yeah.
undeniably once he's just kind of a funny. But he's just like
Yeah, he's funny.
He seems like he'd be somebody cool to hang out with.
For sure.
And I think that a lot of people can agree with that. He's just
Rob Dyrdek's the type of person, based off what I got from this thing, if I go to him with a great business deal, he'll be like, "I'll throw you $100,000, see what you can do with it."
Right,
Like
right,
he's
right,
that
right,
type
right.
of nigga. Like that's what business he's on. That's what
Yeah.
he's on now.
right.
Yeah.
And he's safe. He's safe.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not. He's funny.
He's not
and
controversial.
and he cusses right, but he's not controversial.
Yeah,
but
true.
he can turn it on and off when he wants to.
Right.
He can go at any level. Man, he could do Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
or he could do a roast.
Yeah, he could fit in
And
just
it's
about
just
anywhere.
so. Hey, man, versatility. It's a big deal.
Yeah. And I never really been crazy about him. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it in there. I never really been crazy about him, but and I watched some of Ridiculousness, but it is ridiculous that ridiculousness is like all that MTV plays now.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm gonna
But
send
at
you
the
that
same
video,
time-
bro. It's so interesting, dog.
Yeah. But at the same time, because we have to think that television is also maybe not where radio is as being phased out, but it's kind of like still secondary to the internet and
Oh,
all that
absolutely.
stuff. So
Yeah.
if you're still watching TV and you still have cable or something like that and just turn it to MTV, you'll see ridiculousness there. You don't necessarily see a lot of live shows anymore.
Yeah.
There's no TRL.
Hey, see, that's one
There is
thing
no-
that
yeah, there is
so
not
that's
one.
one thing
Yeah,
that
I
I've
don't
thought
think.
about for the podcast, since there's so many podcast clips that we have, is I don't have a computer that can do this, but like you know how people have multiple channels now. So we got the Menace Material channel, and then once that gets big, then I'll start breaking off into other channels, and so it'll be like 3 podcast clips.
Right.
But like
Oh, okay.
you know those
Yeah.
you know about this
Yeah.
24-hour radio station YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had one
Yeah.
that like the podcast clips one just ran clips 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
that would be crazy. Yeah.
Crazy, just on shuffle.
Just like a live stream.
just
of
a live
clips.
stream that's running.
You could
clips
turn
back
in
to back.
anytime you want.
In between each clips, there's commercials.
Right.
It could be a 30-second clip. It could be a 3-minute, 4-minute clip.
Just do what the lo-fi girl does with
Just
the
run
little
an
cat.
ad every 10 minutes.
exactly, and run an ad
Yeah.
every 2 clips. Run an ad
Or
Yeah.
two clips or something. Yeah.
or something like that.
That'd be
fire.
cool.
That'd be fire.
Crazy, crazy.
I think there should be more like live stream stuff like that, like live
Yeah.
stream shows and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
But I'm pretty sure I would need like a server.
Yeah. So like,
Like
run
I would
that-
actually need like a server
to run it live
and
the
a
whole
computer
time.
that just literally that's what that computer does.
Yeah,
that's
And the only
kinda
time
bot
it goes down,
system.
like it's constantly running. The only time it goes down is if I lose power at the house.
Right.
You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right, right.
But it's like I would definitely need a server with all the files, the format set up, and then
Yep.
just boom, live. And
Have
I
it
don't
run
do
the whole
anything on
time.
that computer ever. That's
Right.
all it
Yeah.
does.
yeah,
You just
That'd be
add
ill, though.
clips. You just add more material to it all the time
Yeah.
for it to shuffle in.
yeah.
That'd be ill though.
All right, man.
That'd be crazy.
Talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys later.
All right, bro.
Shane and Petty's out the building, y'all.
Brother Shane.
But yeah, no, TRL is dead. The only place now I will say one. The
We
if
really
you have a
almost pretty
Samsung.
much done though too.
Are we
Go
good?
ahead.
We got time?
I mean, yeah, not because how much time are we at?
136.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
mean, there's
probably
only
rap.
one more topic on here.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
could
I'm sure we're
probably-
missing other things, but
You could probably rap. Yeah.
let's see. Two
yeah.
Chainz and his business partners are planning to open
Okay,
more
this one's
locations
funny.
of
This
their
one's
restaurant
funny.
franchise called Esco outside Atlanta now that they have won a lawsuit. They were sued by the Escobar family for taking Pablo Escobar's intellectual property.
The Pablo
Intellectual
Escobar's
property.
family.
That's a dangerous lawsuit.
Dangerous as shit. I'm like, you playing games with them? You really want to
What?
win that lawsuit?
So I didn't even know he had a restaurant that was.
Neither did I. It's a franchise. He has a few. He has a handful of them already.
It's called Esco.
It's called
It's
Esco.
called Esco's. It's called Esco's. Yeah. And he
But
co-owns
I mean,
it
that
with
could.
somebody.
That. Why does it have to be tied to Escobar if it's not Escobar?
Yeah, so they said he stole his intellectual property. So is it
The
like
restaurant
Escobar
has, like,
themed?
stuff. Yeah, it's Escobar.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
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 got
okay.
you.
Pablo
Now
Escobar
it's making
themed.
sense because I'm
Got
like the
you.
name. You can get away with that.
Whoa,
Right.
that is a
That's
dangerous.
dangerous. Yeah.
The
I'm
fuck?
like, why would you even play with that? His family is so alive.
Yeah.
He would. I mean, he would be alive if he didn't get murdered. He'd be probably in his 80s or something, or 70s.
Right.
Something like
yeah.
that.
Damn.
I think they should have let him live, yo. Honestly,
Pablo Escobar.
I don't
Pablo
know.
Escobar.
Yeah, I'm like, don't let him sell coke, but like, let him. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
true.
he was doing good for Colombia.
He was doing good for his country though, for sure.
Yeah. But
Well, shit. Then, yeah. Shout out to 2 Chainz. I wonder what 2 Chainz security is like. It's got to be crazy, right?
that's true. Because I don't know what kind of power his family.
Once I go to
holds at this
court
point,
with the
but-
Escobars,
Yeah,
I don't care if this cartel is gone.
yeah.
I'm taking high precaution. Like they're
real.
still alive and well.
They
Like
must be.
the
If they're
fuck?
still like dogging on his, they're guard dogging on his material, on his intellectual property. Yeah.
I had no idea he had his restaurant to begin with.
I didn't either.
So I guess it's doing good if they're trying to expand outside.
Oh yeah. No, 2 Chainz is actually. To my understanding, he has a lot of. He's
Oh,
quite
yeah.
an investor. To my understanding.
Yeah.
yeah, 2 Chainz
Yeah, I would-
is doing well for himself.
Do you remember this?
from
Do you
my
remember the
understanding.
dab in Santa Claus? He made like $2 million off of that.
Yes, he
in,
did.
in the month of December. Like
Yep.
just on Christmas, he made like $2 million.
Yep. I used to love the most expensivest. I used to stay watching that.
Oh my God, that
closely.
was such a good show.
That was my shit. Yeah, that was fire, yo. But no, okay. But only thing that I did read though, also they only sued him for $15,000, which makes me think, man, that's that's kind of some broke boy shit, ain't it?
That is. What the hell?
Yeah,
15 grand.
Yeah, that's weak. That's weak.
Yeah,
you
that
know.
is. So that wasn't no real lawsuit. Well, what was that
Yeah.
about then?
They were just trying to make a point.
Yeah, I guess for 15, but damn.
Might as well send him a bullet with his name on it and just call it a day.
Right.
Like,
Might have been a warning. Hey, look, man, you playing with us.
right, right.
Who knows?
Like, hey, look, we'll sue you in court, and then send the death squad.
Right.
That'd be deep, man. That'd be super deep.
That would be, but it would bring a lot of heat to the family, and it's been real quiet lately. So
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
he was next level rich. So if there's no way that they seized all of his money, there's no way. They
Hell
seized
no.
Oh
all of
yeah,
his money.
nah.
Hell no, ain't no way, bro.
Nah.
Ain't no way.
He was probably.
Boy,
a
ain't no way,
billionaire.
boy.
I would not be surprised if he was a billionaire. I think he might.
If he was a billionaire,
I think he might have been a billionaire.
I
I feel
wonder
like he
what.
might have been a billionaire.
Yeah, I wonder what.
It's
they know
close.
about that.
It's close. Because I mean, how do you really? How could he? It's got to be hard to track how much he actually had.
Right. Wait, what? Pablo Escobar's net worth was $37 billion at the time of his death?
I was thinking one. I was literally thinking one
Yo,
billion.
Wait a minute.
Wow, 37.
That ain't real, right? 37 billion?
I mean, the man had compound. He had like thousands of acre compounds that had. He imported hippos.
He was doing some
and
wild
all kinds
shit.
of African animals and stocked it so that he could have a Garden of
37
Eden.
billion, bro?
37 billion. I believe it.
yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
I believe it. He
because
built,
they were doing like $100 million a month type of shit,
he was building whole soccer
That's
complexes
crazy.
for the people of
and it's
of
only
Medellin.
Yeah.
they were doing some big numbers.
So those
Yeah,
are all.
that's
That's all
deep,
in
though.
his ownership. You know what I mean? He was laundering
Yeah.
his money through all that shit.
Woo.
Assets, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like,
That's deep.
eh,
I didn't think it was going to be a number like
$37 billion dollars.
That's a really large number, bro.
What are they doing? Suing people for $15,000? Is this a
That
state?
is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That is
Is
disrespectful.
this a state broke?
What the
Like, what is-
fuck?
What is happening?
Yeah, does that say something about how broke his estate is?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ain't no way his estate is that broke. You know what's crazy is people who come from these powerful families, like when one of their kids pop up, like y'all seen Osama bin Laden's daughter before?
I haven't, no.
I've
She
never
went
seen it, but
viral because of how hot she was.
Oh,
She
for
was
real?
like, when people find out that Osama bin Laden's your dad.
And she probably has an American accent and everything.
Right. But
Yeah,
she
I
was like
believe,
fine
yeah.
as hell though, and it was like, what the fuck?
It's like,
It was like, bro, you can't fuck with this chick like that. That'll get you killed.
she's probably mad tall,
Right? Yeah, because he was tall as a motherfucker.
which is crazy. That's a fact to me that for some reason that just seems like the fact that he was like 6'7" is amazing.
Yeah, he was huge.
Something about that is
he was
very
huge.
unusual to me.
But yeah. So with they suing him. They suing 2 Chainz for 15 bands. That's kind of crazy.
15 bands. Yeah, they're definitely just making a point. They're just trying to say, hey, we still here, but you know, we don't want the same kind of smoke.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
You think if Pablo was still alive, you think he would have came for him? He
I
would have
don't
sent
know.
somebody for him.
He might have just been like, hey, look, man, I'll let you run this, but you know, you get 10% of the profit, the rest of it's mine.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Very quietly, probably.
just very quietly, like,
Yeah.
like I like what you're doing here,
Yeah.
but understand you work for us now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Enjoy your restaurant.
Right.
Right.
My money stops coming.
Your money's gonna be good though. Trust me, we gonna take care of
You
you.
know what it is if that money stops
Right.
coming.
Maybe that is what it is.
Because it's true. Could have been. They might have had a little settlement outside of court as well as that $15,000.
Let's go ahead and put this behind us, cause
Right.
you know what time
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
You know how we give it up.
That'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
If you
The
want to take it there,
15
you can take it there.
The 15 was because the 15 was the same concept as like your dad selling you a car. You got to exchange
Right.
something.
Right. Something has to happen. Yeah.
Some transaction here.
Some sort of transaction has to be on paper.
But the reality is they just extorted the shit out of him.
Well, shout out to 2 Chainz, man. It might have been a mutual agreement.
That'd be
Maybe
crazy.
Esco's is making that much money.
Right.
It
might be
definitely
doing
makes
great.
me want to try Esco's.
It definitely makes me want to try Esco's. And there's a couple of celebrities. I haven't been to that many celebrities restaurants.
Another vibe.
Like
Another vibe.
finger licking, I want to try that.
Honestly, I've never even had Wingstop, and they're here.
Oh yeah, I've had Wingstop. But this is the
Never had
thing.
He just
Wingstop
owns
and
some.
Checkers, like Ross owns a lot of them.
But he's not a co-owner or
He just
anything.
owns a lot of them, but he don't own none in our state.
Right.
Or at least not in our area. He might own some in North
Florida area,
Carolina,
I
but
think
I
a
know
lot.
like, but you know when you're at like a Wingstop because they'll have something on there like this is a Rick Ross Wingstop, this is a Rick Ross Checkers.
Right.
So it's like he owns just a shit ton of their franchises.
I get that. Yeah, see, I get that. That's a good investment.
You know what franchises can't seem to just stay in business? Steak and Shake, and I fuck with Steak and Shake pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I just always thought they
true.
were good, but every time a Steak and Shake opens up, them niggas close down.
They have a
And they
lifespan.
had a program where it would only cost like $100,000 to own a Steak and Shake.
Oh damn. That's,
Yeah, and
that's
it was
low.
like I
That's
remember,
low
bruh.
as fuck.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Tiana, yo. Me and Tiana fuck with Steak and Shake heavy, because I remember we was at work and we was talking about Steak and Shake. They got the best burgers, and niggas was trying to clown it. We was like, no, nigga, Steak and Shake is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And they had this program. I remember I sent that shit to her. I said, nigga, we can own one of these bitches.
100,000.
Like,
Yeah.
it was cheap buy-in.
Pick your spot.
But
Yeah,
every
pick
Steak
it
and Shake that
wisely.
opens in Raleigh, they had one off of Atlantic, open and close. They had one over here on 401. That was hype. I'm like, yo, I got a Steak and Shake around the corner, open and close
And they had
within
one on
less than a
Durley, too.
year. Huh?
Then they had that one on Durley.
They had that one on Durley, open
Yep.
and closed. That one lasted the longest, I think, though.
Yep.
But they just can't keep them open for some reason. I guess
know what
niggas
that
don't
is.
fuck with Steak and Shake like I fuck with Steak and Shake.
Yeah, man.
I think it's good, man. I do agree.
I think it's good, yeah.
Look, I'd be
It's
hard
open
pressed
the
to
one
say
in
it's
Charlotte
nice.
be open. The one in Charlotte's been
Yeah.
open for a while.
Yeah, they have a market for it though. They have a late night market.
I can't say it's
Yeah,
the,
they do. They do. Their
Raleigh
late
late night
their
is
their
shit.
late night is lit.
Yeah.
But the one in Raleigh won't stay open till 4 or 24 hours.
No.
But the one, yeah, you right though, because we went there after the concert, after the Dom Kennedy concert.
The one in Charlotte?
Yeah, the
we
one in
did.
Charlotte.
Yeah, we did.
That's
we
where we
did,
went,
did.
and it was like midnight,
Yeah,
1
and-
o'clock.
But the Steak and Shake is good. I can't say it's the best, but probably only because the burger tastes good as fuck. But probably only because I feel like I'm killing myself every time I eat one.
Yeah, it's definitely one
That's
of
how
those.
That shit. That
that's
shit
how it's supposed to
is-
feel.
Oh, it's
Right,
garbage. Definitely
right.
garbage, like without a doubt. Yeah.
Bruh,
Yeah.
that shit is the greasiest I've ever had. Like the grease.
Yeah.
It's good
Shit's
as fuck.
banging.
It's
Shit
good.
banging.
It's good. But it's
Yeah.
like I remember the first time I ever had a Steak and Shake. I picked the bitch up. Oh shit. I picked it up, and then like after I put it down, I looked at my hand, bro, and it looked like I got massage oil on my shit.
Oh,
I was like, yo, I
That's
was like,
all-
this shit is crazy.
Nigga, that's all the butter they put on the
Pooled
bun.
in your
Yeah,
palm.
yeah. I was like,
Grease
this
was pooled. Yes.
pulled up. I was like, this
I agree.
is crazy.
No, I know what you're saying.
But-
Steak and Shake will have you dead, nigga.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah,
They
that
will.
shit- it's crazy.
It's
nigga.
one of those
But
places
it's
also.
busting though.
It's good though.
But it's
good.
busting though.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if I know what it tastes like sober. Yeah.
Oh, I've
it's
had
like
it. I've had it sober
I've
a
had it
couple
sober.
times.
I've had it sober.
Nigga,
I mean-
they got pancakes that are banging.
I didn't know
yeah,
they do
yeah,
that.
because it's 24 hours today. Like, man,
They
what's your
got
drunk
they
ass
got a
want?
breakfast menu that's kind of
Yeah.
busting too.
Okay.
And they bet they're cracking eggs like.
Which
they
one I'm
had-
surprised it doesn't last. I agree.
Exactly. I'm like, they're serving so many different types of
Yeah.
food, American style food. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that, and it's not expensive at all.
That's my thing.
Like, it's really not expensive. Like, Sonic sells the same shit they sell essentially. Sonic
I'm not
food is
crazy
not
about
nearly exactly. Their food is not nearly as good as Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
Sonic's beverage game is nice, but that's about it.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. They do make them
That's one that I'm actually more surprised that they stay around because.
Bro, the people get their drinks a lot.
But that's what I'm
Niggas
saying.
love
Good.
Sonic drinks,
But
which is
that's-
crazy.
That's the thing I was gonna say. I never hear a nigga say, "Hey, yo, let's go get some Sonic." Like,
Yeah, me
that
neither.
I never heard anybody say that in
Makes
my
no-
life.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
never.
me
You know what I'm
neither.
saying?
Bro, but I remember when I was working at ACS, for sure, people would have those big ass Sonic slushies.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time, and I'm
Fire.
like, is it that good? And I be seeing,
Fire.
and like when I'll pass by a Sonic, niggas will buy a slushie from Sonic, and that's it.
Yeah.
They won't buy none of the food, so. They definitely figure something out with the slushies at
Aren't
least.
they-
And imagine the
they got-
markup on a slushie.
they
Like,
got,
how
like-
much does it cost to really make a slushie?
So there's slushies.
40 cents, and they're selling it for $4.
They've mastered the texture of a slushie.
Is that what it is?
It's almost similar to the little BBs. You know people that have little BBs of ice like
Yeah.
Smithfield barbecue.
Yeah.
Those are the shit. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
I love when people have little BBs.
I hate them little ice
Really,
cubes.
it's
but
like
yeah.
those, but they pulverize them again, and now the BBs are tiny as shit.
So they got the perfect
tiny.
texture.
So it's got this perfect slushy texture. It's not, and it's slushy all the way to the bottom. It doesn't become just ice, shaved ice at a certain point.
Got you.
Yeah, they have good.
So
they
they really figured it out then.
Yeah, they have good slushies.
And
I
I
like
think,
it.
but just think about how much that costs to
Right.
produce. 50 cents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
40
true.
cents, you
It's
know what I'm
frozen
saying? By
water
the time you
with
bust it into the
syrup.
little thing,
Yeah.
and you getting it all for $3, and then they always have these they be having these happy hour slushy deals and
Yeah.
shit. Like, and niggas the line will be in the street
I know.
for people getting slushies.
Yeah.
So
But
they really
Sonic-
are getting off on
true.
that.
That's
But there's
true.
probably I know there was a time where Sonic was crazy popping because the whole thing I think
'Cause the
about
whole concept of it?
the whole concept of like the rollerblade,
the whole rollerblade out there,
when the
yeah.
skates, not rollerblade, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the skates.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to see no bitch rollerblading to me with food, like speed skating to me with food.
I've seen
Like-
one of them
like,
fall.
all
at,
I could
No,
think
I'm
of
talking
the
about like
compilation
I'm talking about
of
like
people
rollerblades though. Like that'd be crazy. Like
Really?
oh yeah,
skating.
roller. Yeah, it's got to be skates.
Yeah.
it's got to be skates. Like
Yeah.
just to see.
Well, I've seen somebody fall. They didn't have no food in their hand, but I've seen somebody fall at the Buck Jones one.
I've seen people fall with the full
That's
in
wild.
videos with the full
Yeah,
tray.
yeah, I've seen it in person.
so they still got his skates on.
Some of them do. You don't have to, but
Okay.
some of them definitely do.
Okay.
I don't think it's a requirement anymore.
That'd be a crazy requirement to like
Yeah.
still have in your job application. Like you must be able to skate.
Oh,
Yo, our
be
parents,
nice.
our parents in like the 70s, that shit is so crazy. Cause it's like, and it's different too, bro. Like, what's it like? It was like more like the 50s, like the 50s
the roller skating
generations.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
The
probably.
roller skating
yeah.
thing, the
50s, yeah.
50s. But that's the crazy thing. It's like that imagery we see of diners,
Yeah.
skating. That's what the white folks was doing.
Right.
The black folks was doing something completely different because they weren't allowed at those establishments. So they had a whole nother thing going on.
That's true.
Which I don't know what theirs was. They might have had that version of that, but just where black people can go. But those were two separate sides of the tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Back then.
Yeah, they were having a good old time.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean
Their
most
parents had these
people-
nice ass cars for them and shit. These are rich white folks. These niggas had brand
times
new
were
cars
good
in
for
high
them.
school. You know what
well,
I'm saying?
cars were cheap as shit. I was looking at this ad the other day. Somebody posted something on
But
Facebook
still,
or something.
it's-
Brand new cars were like $1,000, for $700 something for a brand new.
But still, though, like
Chevy.
your parents still had to be doing good, though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
still
saying?
doing
Like
good, yeah.
that was still adjusted. Like a house was fucking, like this house was $5,000,
Probably.
but
that was still a lot back then.
But that was still a
adjusted,
lot though, because your paycheck was only fucking $200,
Right.
or $100 a week,
Right.
or $100 a month or some
A
shit.
month.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I went to a customer's house. She had a 1960 one-story ranch, just like mine, and the husband built the house. The husband and the brother built the house. Both of them built their
Right.
houses together at the same time. They took turns helping each other. She said the materials to buy this house in 1960 was $160.
Yeah.
She bought all the She said they bought all the materials for $160, and her husband and the brother made it, built the house,
You know what?
laid all the bricks and
1,000?
everything.
Yeah.
No
That's-
more than that. That's.
I was like,
is
what
it,
the
a
fuck?
4,000% increase, something like that.
Yeah, it was crazy. Now the house, of course, is worth.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
A quarter, like what, like $400,000 or something. I
Right.
don't know what this neighbor. Yeah.
house been paid off
No,
because
that's a fact.
they built it.
They built it. No, that's
Right,
100.
yeah.
yeah,
it was never a mortgage, really.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say low key, like at some point it'd be a lot of labor, a lot of work, but I wouldn't mind doing like a Menace Material builds their next studio type shit.
That would be crazy.
I would
wouldn't-
actually.
Building a studio? I don't know if I would want to build a studio.
Well, not that, but I'm just saying I
would
want to
want to
build
build a
something.
cabin.
That's
A
what I was
cabin,
about to
something
say.
like that.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
that's
just
what I
saying
was thinking.
something
I was
like
like,
that.
fucking hunting camp. I don't even hunt.
Yeah. I would want to build like a cabin, like out of logs,
In the cut.
cement this.
But I just mean, like an
seams.
actual, just an actual structure, like whatever it is.
Oh,
I want to
yeah,
build.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I want to actually build a structure.
Fire
to it.
pit,
whole
outdoor
thing, yeah,
bar,
yeah.
Oh,
seating
yeah,
area,
some shit like
you know,
that.
Yeah, I just want
like,
to build
that'd
like
be
actual
fire.
structure,
dope
like,
shit.
for real, for real.
Like getaway timeshare type
yeah,
shit.
yeah, I want to do
I've
that
been
shit.
talking about that. That's
Like I'm low key about to get like I'm about to get into woodworking for real. I think, man.
carpentry.
Just to have the skill, bro. Because I feel like
It would
my
be
grandpa
dope.
built his house. You know what I'm saying? I'm like niggas
Yeah.
don't do that shit no more.
You could You could just put a patio on something real
Yeah,
quick. I mean, it's
yeah.
really if you know what you're doing, it doesn't even take a long time to do that kind of stuff. That's what's pretty amazing.
Right.
You need permits for everything now.
You do
but,
though. You do.
But
you
you know, still crazy skill to have.
do. It is a great skill.
I
man,
gotta say.
Hey, so last thing that we'll bring up, just because I'm just now seeing it. Did y'all know Kennan Thompson gets his
Yep.
star on the Walk of Fame?
Yep, I saw that.
Just now, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kennan Thompson and Nipsey Hussle.
And Nipsey. Yep.
Yep. They both
Yep.
got their star on the Walk of Fame.
Yep. Shout
Both
out
well
to them.
deserved.
Congrats.
Kenan definitely well deserved for sure.
It took
Been
him too
around. He
long.
been in the
It took
game
him too
too
I
long to
think
get in
I
there.
think I think Nipsey would have got one eventually anyway. So,
sure.
but he just passed untimely. But Kenan for sure.
Needs that.
Should have
sure.
been got it, yeah.
I don't even know, bro, because
He's
it's
been on
like
SNL forever, but even before that, all that, and Keenan Kel and all that.
yeah, it's like bro, he's been
Might say Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, that's what I said. SNL.
Just that alone,
yeah,
but-
SNL,
but
yeah.
yeah.
that just that part alone, but because he's done like 14 seasons or
He's
18,
one of their longest
18
runners.
seasons.
He's done
Is
like
he-
20.
is
He's
he
not
their
the
longest
longest.
runner?
He's not the longest though.
He about to-
I looked
oh,
it
he's
up
not
not
the
too long ago.
Oh.
He will be in like 2 or 3 years. Though.
Okay, I was about to say,
he
he's
will
gotta
be
be
in like
close.
2 or 3 years.
Who's the
'Cause
Yeah, he's been there
It
19
was
years.
some white guy, I think, got 21 years or 22 years. An older white guy. If you just look up longest running members of SNL, it's an article that
Dan
pulls it.
Aykroyd did it for a long time.
Can't remember. Somebody got about 22 though. And they
Yeah, I know Keenan is at 19.
yeah, Keenan's up in the teens.
He definitely fills a interesting role.
He keeps that shit
for
funny.
sure. Yeah,
Right.
he's I mean,
if his sketches be the main ones going viral
right.
on the
Yeah.
internet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like his really be the main ones going viral.
Yeah, they need him there.
Yeah, they have to have him there. Yeah.
Cuz Chris Redd is funny, but he's not a staple. He's interchangeable. Like when the culture changes, they won't need him anymore. They're going to need somebody else.
Right.
He's kind of funny though. I do like Chris Redd though. I will say he's funny.
Did you find it?
I think it might be Keenan, bro. I don't see anything but anybody passing.
Really? I saw an article where it was 20 years.
I
believe
see
it, though.
Keenan at 19 seasons and counting, but I don't see anybody. I think they're saying he's about to hit 20, but I'm trying to figure out where.
You type in longest running SNL member?
Yeah,
Yeah, Keenan's not playing around. He's definitely been sticking with it.
let me see.
I'll give him that. But is it like the
I think it is him, bro.
the NFL, like the Hall of Fame, or is it like one of those where you have to just have a certain number of years before they induct you?
Yeah. So
Oh, I
there are
guess it
definitely
is.
there are definitely like stipulations for the star. Yeah.
So I figure.
We
Yeah, I
talked
think
about
so.
it. We talked about it one time. I forgot the exact stipulations, but we did.
I wonder if it's not like screen time hours or anything weird like that, is it? I wonder.
Nah, I think it's just like accolades and shit like that,
Yeah.
or just time in the mainstream or something like that. I don't know.
I wonder if he has any Oscars or anything. I'm sure, at least by
Probably
now.
not though. Nah, I doubt it because it's not like he was in that many like Oscar movies.
I
Like,
know. You'd be surprised.
He's
what
always
comedy gets-
it's always been like sketch and TV for him.
right.
Hasn't been that many movies unless it was a part of whatever
SNL.
show he was on.
Yeah. Well, if SNL won an Oscar, he technically would have an Oscar.
Oh, for sure.
But if
Or at least nominated.
right, so I really don't know that. I would think by now, man, something would have lightning would have struck him by at least
Yeah,
by
that's
now
true.
about being all this shit. He definitely didn't win an Oscar for Good Burger, but I mean, somewhere after that.
But shoot, man, that's it though. Yeah, I think Keenan might be the longest.
Yeah,
I could
he
have
is.
sworn I saw an article that said 20-something years though, and it was like he's about to pass that guy, but I don't know.
Nah, he's about to
think
hit 20 years though.
Yeah, but
2003 he started.
That makes sense.
yeah, that's everything, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything to 30 Podcast. Subscribe to the Patreon. I'm not sure what the lowest monthly rate is that it can be set to. I don't think $5 is the low. I think $5 might. I don't think that's the lowest. It might be, but for the beginning stages, I'm definitely gonna sign up. I'm gonna do it at the lowest. for y'all so that y'all can get in there and check it out and tell us what y'all want. Because y'all will get first dibs on anything topic-wise or whatever.
Exclusive content.
Exclusive content for sure. Shit that's
explicit content.
Yeah, that will never go on YouTube.
Facts.
But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything the 3 Podcast. Turn post notifications on. Every Monday, we're dropping at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Clips drop 7 days a week as well. Make sure y'all subscribe to the TikTok. We still going up on TikTok. And that, yeah, that's it. Peace.
Out.
Peace.